Somebody once told me.
I'm not going to do that. Too obvious a joke. It's all-star race time, and I have a computer now. And I'm getting it set up to stream for you guys at some point. The first time I stream on PC, it's going to be something really obvious. Long-time followers of mine will probably be able to guess what it is, but until then, I'll keep you guessing. Is my sound good? Am I on? I can actually check now. Hello? Oh, I know why it's not on. Hold on. Now it's on. Okay, it's working. Sweet. I still had the HDMI plugged into my computer from when I was playing some games earlier. What games was he playing on PC? I don't know. You guys will find out soon enough. In the meantime, let's watch a fun race. Moving this race to Bristol is the best thing that could have ever happened. And there's about 25,000 fans in attendance, too, so that's pretty wild. Winning.
Sometimes you want it so bad you can almost taste it. And this group is on the hunt.
Oh, that's loud. And it's licensed, so fuck them, I'm muting it. It's their little NASCAR on Fox All-Star Race intro. We got the Open first. Every year I look forward to the Open. The Open is always the best race of the two. It's because you take all the most of the super-powered cars out. Super-powered cars and drivers and all that. And it's like the midfield guys, the sometime contenders. You know, you get a wild mix up at the front. I like Eric Almirola to race his way in.
Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway.
For the other two, I'm not sure. I know who's going to win the fan vote if he doesn't race his way in. But I do like Almirola to win this first stage. Or the second. Whatever. Almirola's going to get in. He's been too strong lately.
Mike Osternet always brings out the best and worst in every driver. Clint Blower's been involved in a dust-up a time or two, including this event a year ago. And Clint, the fans are in attendance, but how thin is the patience all the way back here in Rose?
Look at those fans in the stands. What year is this?
Well, go right back to the fans. First and foremost, so glad that we found a place at Bristol Motor Speedway to put this all-star race on. It's not the all-star race without fans. Certainly this place is the right place to do that. I've been saying that for a long time. You want to put us in a situation, you'd see what we do for $1 million. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally found it. This is the place. This is the action track for our sport.
Charlotte Motor Speedway is my home track, but it ain't got shit on Bristol.
To get this race truck standard Ford Mustang up front. 35 laps, 9, what am I saying?
Hey, yeah, Boyer's in the Open, too. Jeez, I forgot. I forgot that Boyer's in the Open.
Moving and grooving and probably moving some of these boys out of the way. It's go time.
All right, thanks, Clint.
Wow. You got Tyler Reddick, Clint Boyer,
Tonight we honor long-time Atlanta
and we're getting right to it.
Speedway
I saw they're going to fire the engines for the Open like any time now.
for the NASCAR Open.
And here we go. This is going to be exciting. Oh, God, there's too many people sitting in one spot. I'm cringing. I'm cringing. There's so many people in the stands. It's great, but it's not great. They're too many too close together. Bristol can hold like 130,000. Can we spread them out a little more? Maybe it's just the angle there. It looks bad. Oh, my God. I'm not used to hearing a crowd roar at the start of a race. Are you fucking excited? Because I am. I'm excited. The hype is real.
A great short track, fans in the stands, and we're ready to go racing on Stock Cars All-Star Night. What could possibly happen? Hi, everybody. Mike Joy with Hall of Famer Jeff Gordon, past All-Star race winner. But to win it, you got to get in it, Jeff, and that's what the Open's all about.
It is, Mike, and I am so excited to have the All-Star race at Bristol. We've been asking for this, thinking about this, and tonight it finally happened. Short track racing for the All-Star race, as Clint Boyer mentioned, going for $1 million. But first, you got to go through the Open. It's a short race. We've got drivers who are rookies that have never been in the All-Star race. They want to find their way in. You've got some veterans, Almirola, Boyer, Stenhouse Jr. These guys are upset. They haven't earned their way in already. this is a short race. Urgency, there's no room for error because they take so much risk. Results, us, the fans, everybody wins.
The risk to reward ratio is high, as we saw here this spring. This place.
Cast your minds back to that day at Bristol where I laughed my ass off at Joey Logano getting fucked. Even if it did cost Chase Elliott, I didn't care. It was worth it.
You're going to be pushing the cars to the limit, and you're going to be pushing your competitors around, and we're going to see more arguments or disagreements or discussions like we saw there with Joey Logano and Chase Elliott just a month and a half ago here at Bristol.
Now, the All-Star Night has long been NASCAR's petri dish for innovations and things they'd like
Mike,
to
that is a poor choice of
Great
words. Are you kidding
Larry
me?
McReynolds, what are we looking at tonight?
He just said the All-Star race is a petri dish. What? Excuse me?
Asking for NASCAR said, well, let's give it a try here at the All-Star.
Choose rule.
Will be for restarts only. And I think what's good about this, it seems like a lot of
The
tracks
choose
like Bristol,
rule.
where you restart almost determines where you finish. Now, the leader has always had a choice, but tonight every driver has a choice which line he restarts.
Look, they painted a little orange box on the
There
track.
you go, and you approach that orange V.
I want that tattooed on me, because it's such a good idea.
Inside, you go to the left. Outside to the right. You have to make your mind up and stick with it, because that orange box, if you clip it, the penalty, tail in the longest line. Mike, what I love about it, no more excuses I didn't win because of what line I restarted in.
Right, Larry. Everybody
The penalty for not committing is a little harsh.
Start of the race. So here's how they'll line up for the Open. 21 cars. Michael McDowell drew the pole. Eric Almirola, 2 starts in the All-Star race.
Okay, the number moved back on the side of the door doesn't look as dumb as I thought, but I'm glad it's still just going to be a one-time thing until somebody says they like it.
Row 3, rookie Tyler Reddick making his first Open start, and Bubba Wallace, who won Stage 2 to transfer in last year. Liam Byron won the first stage last year to make it into the All-Star race.
I would not be surprised at all to see Bubba
in his career.
win one of the stages to get in. He might not need the fan vote. He didn't need it last year. People can get mad all they want, but it's true.
Then Austin Dillon and Ryan Preece in row number 6. Dillon was in the All-Star race the last 2 years. Preece has an Xfinity and modified win here.
Austin Dillon's car looks nice with that number. It works better for the single-digit numbers. Austin Dillon's 3 looks nice. Till you see it from that angle where you can see it like part of the 3 is crooked on the wheel of the car.
Joey Gase makes his second Open start, and Daniel Suarez.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
All-Star race twice. Rookie John
Somebody post a comment so I know if this is working right.
Dillon, the runner-up
New
last
computer, I'm
year's
getting used to it.
Open, and Corey LaJoie, who finished an Open best
Somebody
ninth
say
last
hi.
year in his first try.
Let's dial up Tyler Reddick, one of the rookies in this Open today. Hey, Tyler Reddick. Jeff,
That is a nice paint scheme on Tyler Reddick's car.
Man, we're ready to go racing. How about you? How you feeling about this Open race?
I've got to talk to you. I'm excited for sure.
When I think about this race and this racetrack, I just think it falls right in your wheelhouse. It's a short race, a short track, and it's Bristol, baby. And I can't wait to watch you taking them high, low, all over the place for this race. What are the chances of a rookie upsetting these fellas tonight?
Awkward.
It's all about getting there to the finish, and that's what we'll be trying to do. We definitely got to get over it yet, so we got to have a clean car to race those guys at the end of the thing. So
Somebody's going to tear their shit up trying to win this. You watch.
All right, well, I hope you don't get in trouble on pit road with that pit road speed since you came to you in the car on pit road, man. Have a great night. Good luck.
Let's go.
Awkward.
Well, Mike, one of the hottest drivers in the series over the past 5 weeks has been Eric Almirola with a number of top 5s recently. He got the luck of the
Weeknight
draw
races
starting
are
second
fun.
tonight, but because of that, it means he will be on the inside row as the pole sitter has his choice as to which lane he wants to take. Eric's biggest concern at the start of this race is that traction compound on the bottom lane. It's usually very slippery until cars run over it. He's going to be the first to find that out. Look for him.
Almirola's paint scheme looks nice with the number moved back. Certain paint schemes are better than others. I like Austin Dillon, and Eric Almirola's the best so far from what I can see.
You can win some money tonight playing Fox Bet Super 6. Download the app and play for free.
There's 3 stages here. It's like 35, 35, 15. The main All-Star race is 35, 35. I want to say another 35 and then another 15. And then the last stage of the All-Star race later, caution laps don't count. Oh, hey, Jeff.
So what this race is all about is being first.
I'll take Almirola, Bubba, and Tyler Reddick to advance, and Boyer to win the fan vote. But if Bubba don't advance, Bubba wins fan vote, obviously. Well, like I said, I think Bubba's just going to race his way in anyway. Why are we showing a fucking NASCAR race view shot? That looks like a PS1 game.
Which won't be on the track, but it will be up in the fence. Now, the winner of stage 1 goes straight to the All-Star race. So does the winner of stage 2, and so does the driver who takes the final checkered flag in the Open. And of those remaining, the driver with the most fan votes will also transfer into the All-Star race.
Mike, already interesting development here in the front row. As you see, Michael McDowell, our pole sitter, is taking the outside lane. Doesn't think that traction compound, that inside lane where Eric Almirola is going to be the way to go here in the early laps.
What would you do for $1 million?
Well, let's find out.
These guys are just trying to get a chance. God, McDowell's going to be strong out front. McDowell's been really good lately. Maybe I'm underestimating his ability. He shot out to a big lead there. He knows he's got to go. That's his only chance. Ooh. Stenhouse clears Almirola for second. Barely. Jesus, 3 wide. Christopher Bell. Somebody big is going to miss this race. Oh, no. Oh, DiBenedetto's been put in the wall. Oh, Nemechek just doors Bell. Bell is a fucking pinata right now. Bell got put 3 wide in the middle and bounced around. And oh, Tyler Reddick loose off of 4. What the hell? I don't think he touched him. I think he just got loose. Oh, he's got a problem. He's got a problem. He's got a tire going down for sure to be that loose. You hear that? They're sideways as shit. Well, never mind about Reddick.
Not to start.
He's dropped all the way to 17th.
35 laps in each of these first 2 stages.
Almirola looking under Stenhouse for a second.
See, Eric Almirola starting to work on the 47.
Did Busher get the 8 loose? No, the 8 was just loose.
Really loose now. Did he make contact with somebody earlier?
No.
But when you slide,
and he's still running. I don't think he's got a flat.
You can really overheat that.
Almirola is not clear. Now he's clear Stenhouse.
Yeah, I think he may
Stenhouse got tight in the center
have
in 1 and 2, and Almirola's second now.
Right there, the 95 of Christopher Bell.
That worked out well for Bubba. Bubba's up to 4th off of that, and Almirola's going for the lead on McDowell. I told you. Oh, McDowell's going to fight as hard as he. You know McDowell's going to fight. You know he's going to fight. He has no choice. He's never going to win a fan vote, and he's only going to be up front because he started up front. And here comes Stenhouse back under. See, I told the Open is the best race every year. I love the Open. And Stenhouse is back by Almirola for second. Oh, and Almirola doors Stenhouse in the corner. Jeff didn't even comment on that. And here comes Bubba. Bubba's caught all 3 of these guys now. If Michael McDowell pulls this off, you've got to give him credit. 26 to go. These guys are running the bottom now. This is awesome. This is so awesome.
So it's the first time anybody has been on track during All-Star Week at Bristol.
McDowell, Almirola, Stenhouse, Bubba, and Byron, the top 5. Oh, Almirola gets McDowell loose off of 4. He clears him. Now Michael McDowell fought hard. He fought hard. 24 to go.
First 35 lap stage, no competition. Caution. Run till you're done.
Mike and Jeff, I love it. I swear I believe the old Bristol is back. We never run around the bottom of this racetrack.
Looking up the rear bumper, Bubba Wallace to William Byron. telling you, that front bumper's, that rear bumper's going to get used up by that front bumper here tonight if they stay in this single lane.
Almirola's pulling away.
Around the bottom.
Two things are going to get hurt tonight, fenders and feelings.
Well, Clint Boyer's got some work to do. He's in 6th right now.
Remember Clint Boyer talking about having to come out of that 5th row. He started 9th, he's up to 6th.
Good news is you get 2 more chances.
He saw an opportunity open up.
And if you don't win, pray the 43 wins. That's the thing. You're cheering for the 43 or yourself. Because if the 43 wins, that frees up that fan vote. Stenhouse under McDowell for second, 20 to go. Almirola's driven away by about a second. Stenhouse packing it in.
Stenhouse loose, though.
Boy, you got to save something. You still got to run 2 more stages after this. Stenhouse to second. The 34 is starting to fade because here comes Bubba for third. Almirola's cruising. Bubba puts the bumper to the 34. Oh, McDowell just wrecked Bubba. Oh, hard into the wall. Wow. Oh, my God. He just wrecked Bubba. You got to be kidding. And McDowell got spun, too.
However, to get the fan vote, you have to have a car that is capable of racing.
Wow.
All-Star race.
He doesn't have one now, Mike. I don't think he can fix this car. He's getting out.
Now, you don't have to finish on the lead lap or anything else, but you have to be able to compete. And that car is done.
Destroyed. See the dejection from Wallace's demeanor as he walks back to the garage area.
17 laps in.
I'm sure there's a lot of fans there, and it is awesome to see the fans and thumbs up from Bubba to those fans. As you can see, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. opened up the door for Bubba Wallace to get to the inside of Michael McDowell. What Michael McDowell's doing right now is just running these guys really tight. But Bubba Wallace decided, I'm going to move you up out of the groove. He does that.
McDowell just took him out.
Hard to see. Bubba came up a little bit earlier on the straightaway, but then the 34 came back down and clipped him in that right rear.
Well, that frees up the fan vote. I would say Clint Boyer would be the favorite now for the fan vote.
There's a chance something like that's going to happen. They're going to pay back. You see, they made a little contact right there. When they made contact, I don't know if Bubba came up or what, but McDowell got into the wall slightly, and as he came off the wall, made contact. Here's a better shot at this. So watch Bubba. See, he
Bubba's out.
Now the 30,
McDowell's
the
screwed.
Just kind of turned left to get back down to Bubba. Don't know if he was just trying to rattle his cage.
No, he wrecked him. He hooked Bubba. That was intentional.
Here is William Byron's take on what happened.
Looks like he turned him. Yeah, he just turned left in the middle of the turn.
Yeah, from that other angle, it looked like Bubba, kind of made a wide exit, but right there, I think he left him plenty of room, and McDowell got close to the wall, but then he turns left. Now, unfortunately, not only did he hit Bubba Wallace, but then he came down across the front bumper of William Byron.
Right there. Yep. Well, I mean, McDowell's coming to the corner. He's going to have to turn in at some point, but Wallace was there.
Yeah.
That was absolutely intentional.
The quarter started to,
You can't question that at all. Watch this.
and right here,
Look how early he's
he's
turning.
already turning
He's
left.
just trying to hit him. That's all he's doing. He was just going to take him out.
And the contact from Byron into McDowell was afterward. That was the aftermath.
And then McDowell, instant karma though. McDowell got taken out as well.
Costly night for Richard Petty Motorsports that announced a new sponsor this week for several races later on this season.
Mike, when I go back and I look at this, Michael McDowell had been getting.
I think the 34 should be parked for that. Hooking somebody on a straightaway like that, that's not cool.
Out of the way, then Stenhouse pushed him out of the way. He just kind of had as much as he could handle once Bubba Wallace moved him
Well, Michael McDowell, I mean, that's nothing new. I'm not even that mad. I mean, I'm just not surprised. Clearly that was intentional. So, what a start. What a start. I don't know what to say, guys. If you were watching, you saw the deal. I'm not too mad because it's Michael McDowell, and we should expect this kind of thing from Michael McDowell. This is what he does. How was your day going? I've never liked Michael McDowell. I've always thought that dude was a fucking clown. I keep hearing about all this great talent he has if he could just get in the right car. What about all those times he drove for Gibbs and Xfinity? What did he ever do? Nothing. I'm just not surprised. Almirola's the leader, but oh boy, that Stenhouse is being really aggressive. And the choose rule.
The upper right to come into play. The reason that cone is in the fence is so the drivers have a visual marker in addition to the one that's painted on the track.
The old choose rule.
So as you approach that cone, the V indicates for you to move to the outside or inside of the orange box. They won't choose this time. They'll choose next time around. Little track cleanup going on up in turn number 2. You cannot touch the orange box with any of your...
Yeah, that was intentional. That was clearly intentional.
Line on pit road. And
at least the 34 got tore up in it, too. He's still running, but he ain't going to win a stage or nothing. But, yeah, it was instant karma for what he did. We're going to restart with less than 10 to go here. Almirola didn't want to see that caution. He was out of there. He was gone.
Then we started seeing rubber get laid down on that traction compound, the very low line, and we saw where the bottom line was almost the only place to be. But if that car holds you tight on the outside, also makes your life really, really difficult.
Here's Regan.
Well, Mike Bubba,
this will be a good interview.
At the start of this race, some aggressive moves, working your way up through the field, Bubba. From what we saw on TV, there was contact going into 3. What did it feel like in the car?
Oh, just disrespect. When you get hooked into the wall, my hair looks terrible. Sorry, Mom. You get hooked right rear in the wall.
Look how obvious this is.
I don't even need to see a replay. Look at that shit. Yeah, people say one of the nicest guys in the garage. Can't wait for the God-fearing text that he's going to send me about preaching and praise and respect. Yeah, what a joke he is.
Thanks, Bubba.
Bubba went off.
So McDowell gets back out on track. Remember, caution laps counting here. 8 to go in the stage. And if I'm a spotter...
Damn, what a promo, Bubba.
How many have chosen outside, how many inside as he comes up to the start-finish line?
Michael McDowell has always been that way.
I don't think, Jeff,
and I'm not surprised that he goes around telling everybody what a Christian he is, because those kinds of people tend to do that kind of thing.
And you see what's ahead of you. I think it's really going to be the driver's choice. They might have some discussion about under caution, but once you get to that box...
Big promo there from Bubba.
All right, Almirola and Stenhouse on the front row. Byron and Boyer. How about Boyer up from 9th to 4th?
Now, the thing that's interesting about Almirola, I really believe that first launch, the first lap or first corner, the tires are good.
That was not cool.
And grip on the outside.
And I hope Michael McDowell gets his ass stomped as soon as this is over.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
If I was Bubba, I'd hang around.
Mike,
I ain't going nowhere. I'm hanging around waiting for that stupid bastard to get
He
out.
said it was an 8 on a scale of 1 to 8 as far as being loose. Significant adjustments to try to tighten him up for this run.
8. That's his number.
It's as high as his loose number goes. It's 8.
Jeff, they put 4 rounds of bite in that left rear of that 8 car and went down 3 rounds on the track bar. That's pretty serious
I'd say
adjustment.
it was
Right?
yikes. It was driving like it had a flat right rear tire.
All right, 7 to go in this stage, and 1 is the only number. That's the one that advances. Position 1.
There we go.
Almirola takes off.
Almirola's gone. 6 to go.
See what William Byron can do on the outside of Stenhouse. He's got the momentum.
Byron to second.
Little 3 wide again. There was
Oh, the 37, Ryan Priest. Oh, and he just tore the front end off of the 8 car.
Great start to the open.
He tore the right front off the Tyler Reddick's car.
Opened up that hood.
Almirola driving away 4 to go. I told you.
His car's just
At least I picked the stage winner
here really quick.
so far.
All right, Jeff, 5 laps to go. If you can't be the leader at the end
Ty
of the
Dillon
stage,
going for 3rd on Stenhouse. God, these guys are driving in harder than I've ever seen them drive. Everybody's getting loose going into the corner because they're driving so hard.
Exactly. Keep it in one piece.
You know you've got to be in that top 5. Daniel Suarez is 5th.
Somebody forgot to tell Boyer that, I think.
Daniel Suarez is 5th, guys.
Running hard with 3 to go.
I mean, I'm not sure where there's more risk, being on the inside of somebody getting loose or being on the outside and causing them to get loose.
Oh, yeah, Bubba. I picked Bubba to win a stage and make it anyway. But, yeah, he would have had the fan vote, too. Now I think Boyer's going to get the fan vote. Boyer or DiBenedetto are going to get the fan vote.
Rolling Bristol.
Byron is catching Almirola coming to 1 to go. I don't think he's going to get there, but he's closing.
He's making some gains. I don't know if he's going to be able to get to him, though.
Probably not.
Almirola's never transferred.
Big drive off the corner, but Byron's going to run out of time. He'll get another shot, though.
Starts came as the result of Cup Series.
Well, I correctly predicted Eric Almirola makes the All-Star race. And his car's in one piece.
Almirola.
And, yeah, that Energizer car would look great with some pink neon under it, wouldn't it? I don't know if you guys know this, but the neon actually looks kind of lame because it's only on the rear end and it's color-coded to the manufacturer. So the neon under the cars later will not match the car. Chevrolets have orange neon, Toyotas have red neon, and Ford has blue neon. It's cool, I guess, but it would be better if the neon was going to match the color of the car. But there you go, Eric Almirola. I picked Eric Almirola, Bubba, and Tyler Reddick. Well, my other 2 picks have taken a hit. Bubba's out, and Reddick's got some damage, but never underestimate that dude. Talk that shit. Barstool posted, talk that shit, Bubba. Called him out for going around telling everybody what a good Christian man he is, and then tries to commit murder on somebody at a short track. God, I hope Bubba punches him in the fucking mouth. Don't do that pussy Harrison Burton shove him in the chest bullshit. Punch him in the mouth. Good Christian man, Michael McDowell, guys. Dylan's on the way. I'm going to tell him, boy, you missed a hell of a first stage. That was exciting, and we're only just getting started. Can I tell you how nice it is to have a computer back in my life now? I'm so excited to have this computer, and I can't wait to stream games on it. I'm playing through some games I plan on streaming on my PC just to make sure I can run them at like really high settings. Apparently I can. It's really good. I'm so happy to have this computer.
We started the open with
So, do you think you pit, stay out? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? If you're up front, you stay out. Boyer's pitting.
and Eric Almirola.
That looks like Daniel Suarez pitting. 34, fuck him, he's pitting. Tyler Reddick's got to fix that damage. We have some takers towards the back. Boyer on these fresh tires is going to be flying, though. This is not a bad idea. If you're in the top 5, maybe top 4, you stay out. But further back, why not get them fresh tires? We're 35 laps in.
How much damage he made, you can already see they made a chassis adjustment. He just needs some forward grip, especially off the corner.
Joey Gase and Tyler Reddick stopped. Quinn Houff is in. Brennan Poole and Michael McDowell back in repairing crash damage.
You know, Mike and Jeff, I just think Johnny Klossmeyer and Clint Warrior, they were in a little bit.
That 34 is not nearly torn up enough to make me happy.
Had stayed out under the last caution.
I hope somebody finishes the job, though.
In trouble back there.
All right, one stage in the books.
Boy, it was a thriller. And here's Eric Almirola.
Nice 35-lap practice session for you right there. Made it look pretty easy. That race car seems very fast. Did you learn what you need to for the All-Star race in just a little bit?
I think so. We've just had such a good run lately, and we deserve to be in the All-Star race. Our team has been doing an amazing job. We've been bringing really fast Ford Mustangs to the racetrack every weekend. So proud to have Smithfield and involved in the big show tonight. I was actually really nervous, man. When you come to a race like this, you just never know what could happen, and you hate to have the All-Star race and not be in it, especially when as good as we've been running lately. So proud of my guys, proud of the team. We'll watch the rest of this one and get ready for the big show tonight.
Good luck, Eric. Fast race car, and it's clean.
Micah McDowell turns Bubba Wallace into the wall. Then Eric Almirola goes on to win stage 1 and advance. Action aplenty. Baseball is back.
God, y'all. Yeah, 34 has no chance. I mean, he was doing all he could to stay up front because he knows he sucks. He needs that clean air, but fortunately, clean air don't mean that much at Bristol, so stupid piece of shit was dropping to the back and just decided to take somebody out with him, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, he's a fucking loser, and he's always been a loser. That's why he's never won anything. People that stupid don't win. Truck Series driver Austin Wayne self-tweeted good when Bubba got taken out, in case you were wondering, if you wanted to be mad at somebody. Michael McDouchebag. Boy, it's nice to put my phone down during a stream and just focus on the screen. Well, we're back. Here's the choose roll again.
Choose call. Leader William Byron takes outside. Going inside. Buscher's going to move up a couple. And that is pretty much odd, even from here on back. Mike Austin, Dylan.
Interesting that you're seeing a mixed bag. A lot of guys are picking the bottom. More guys are picking the bottom than I thought.
Because so many cars were going to the outside.
That's how it works at short tracks all across the country. Well, not all short tracks.
Stop with the stupid gimmick. Support your local short track, even though they do this at local short tracks.
Strategy and excitement to these restarts.
So it's William Byron, Ty Dillon, Corey LaJoy, and Ricky Stenhouse.
William Byron, Ty Dillon, and we're back at it for stage 2.
All right.
Oh, William Byron just
Ty
knocked it
Dillon.
down. As long as
Byron's clear for the lead for now.
Out here and get ahead. No, he's going to stay up in that middle groove.
Corey is dooring the fuck out of Stenhouse. Here comes Austin Dillon for third.
Joy caught in the middle.
God, I have never seen so many guys drive so deep in Bristol. There goes Priest and John Hunter spin. Caution's out. They didn't hit anything, though. Wow.
Is under caution.
Synchronized drifting. Priest has some left rear damage.
Third caution of the night.
Not surprised to see John Hunter Nemechek involved.
Or not.
I love John Hunter, but he's a bit of a spaz. What happened here?
McDowell in the 34.
Also watch
Oh, did McDowell do it again?
John Hunter Nemechek, yeah, they-
Guess what? McDowell wrecked somebody at McDowell wrecked the 37 into the 38.
Corner clips the
McDowell's wrecking guys.
of Michael McDowell.
He claimed 2 more
Michael's
victims.
teammate around John Hunter Nemechek.
What
in
the
38.
fuck, dude?
Nice job by Clint Boyer to get around the outside of all of that as it unfolded, starting right here. Look at Boyer. High side. Oof.
Hey, well, made up a couple spots right there with those fresh Ford Goodyears. Yep. Might work out pretty good for him. Energizer Bunny's not looking too good right now.
What the fuck is on Michael McDowell's ass tonight?
There's a joke there, but you've already said it, so I'll let it go. All right, Ricky Stenhouse and teammate Ryan Priest. That was a
Stenhouse is pitting.
in the pits for JTG.
Busher on pit road.
Busher. Nothing makes summer taste better than an ice cold Coca-Cola paired with your favorite food. And
Probably not intentional. He's just a dumbass. I've seen McDowell do that through his whole career, intentional or otherwise. He's just a fucking idiot. He has no car control whatsoever.
Coca-Cola.
He's about as bad as Noah Gragson, and he always has been when it comes to just car control and talent. Let's be honest. I keep hearing what a great road course driver McDowell is, but has he ever done shit on a road course? No.
Is on that inside lane where you see that traction compound. That's
I was praising him for the good runs he's had lately, though.
When the rubber heats up and when you can hook it after the tires.
All that
heated,
goodwill's gone out the window
it seems
tonight.
To me like it's real iffy depending on the balance of your race car. If you go down there on colder tires, there's just not enough grip. So you're seeing where this choose rule is going to come in very, very.
By the way, Austin Wayne Self,
He's
he's probably going to delete the tweet, but he said good when Bubba got taken out. Austin Wayne Self, shitty failure of a truck series driver that's been suspended for drug testing violations before. Austin Wayne Self. In case we're wondering who to go after.
So right now, you're just going to go wherever the car in front of you doesn't go, in my opinion.
And that's what Boyer did.
Excuse me.
Restart 9th.
Restart 29 to go.
So,
Byron on the outside, Ty Dillon on the bottom, Austin Dillon right behind him, and Christopher Bell's fourth on the outside.
Great spotter tabloid for William Byron. Make sure you change up your game. That way the 13 of Dillon.
I really like this choose rule, and I love William Byron's paint scheme. The render of that car looked ugly, but seeing it in action, it looks really good.
oh, it's hump day.
If someone wrecks Hamill, we throw hands. Well, tell Hamill to stop running over other people.
Resist.
Kidding.
And how about Ty Dillon?
It's hump day.
He started 20th in this field, did not get a good draw. It's a random draw for these drivers, and has come all the way to the front.
You know, we don't see the
That's what I'm doing right now.
the telecast.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin it. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on and do the All-Star race, of course.
Wednesday for about 3 months.
Absolutely.
I had no idea.
But I always say the Open is the better of the two races.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
The Open is just always fun.
I like the report that we heard.
In the years where the All-Star race disappointed, the Open was always great.
William Byron talking about changing up your game.
But I don't think the All-Star race is going to disappoint tonight.
Predictable because drivers.
Hamill ain't wrecked anybody this year, but he ran Chase Elliott over at Kentucky Sunday late in the race. Went under the radar, though, because Chase didn't spin. So I'm just teasing. 28 to go. Go Byron.
You can see right there.
Good run through 2. Oh, Ty Dillon's loose off the corner. Good grief. These guys are driving hard. Damn, did Austin Dillon just move his brother out of the way? No, he cut him a break. He could have run him over and got him out of the way, but he cut his brother a break. Bill through to second. Oh, Corey loose into the corner. Low downforce, high horsepower. This is the way.
That bright yellow number 21 car, Matt DiBenedetto go to the inside of Ty Dillon. That's a car that can win this race. He has been very good at this.
DiBenedetto's going to get the fan vote if he don't win a stage.
And right now, moving into third position. So I'm currently fourth.
Oh yeah, Denny's never been dirty. Not consistently dirty anyway. Well, Ty Dillon is just dropping like a rock now.
Ty Dillon was thinking about Corey LaJoy, trying to pay him back.
Ty Dillon tried to hit Corey LaJoy, failed miserably. He's going to get another chance. Christopher Bell's not, well, he's got a comfortable lead, about a second on Christopher Bell.
Yes, Russell, I know he won an I-race here early. Gosh,
William Byron.
so many months ago.
Oh yeah, remember that time we ran iRacing for 8 weeks till real racing came back?
As a caution, because he's one of only 2 drivers that's been out there the entire time without pitting the
Tyler Reddick's back in the top 5. They patched up the right front on his car.
Good point, Larry. Now, here's a look at what happened between Ricky Stenhouse and Ty Dillon.
Ricky the Wrecker.
Stenhouse goes to the inside.
Oh, hell, Stenhouse, what are they talking about? Stenhouse never touched anybody. Ty Dillon got loose getting into the back of Corey, and Stenhouse just happened to be there when they did it. DiBenedetto's up to third. Really fast car.
It goes by Austin Dillon for that third position.
Dallin Reddick, this is for 6th. With John Renimacek.
Michael McDowell's been through in the start of this race, doing a nice job coming back up to 6th position.
Tyler Reddick's actually been to pit road twice. He pitted for 4 tires and made all those adjustments on the first caution, and at the end of stage 2, Randall Burnett brought him back to pit road and did right sides only, so he's been to pit road twice.
You can see him creeping up. He likes that outside lane. He'd like to see that come in. I don't think it's going to come in a short race like this. I really think the bottom's going to be the preferred lane. But
Ooh, Tyler Reddick off of 4.
That's Reddick.
I don't think he hit anything.
I think trying to work something out on that high line, but I think there was some speedy dryer debris up there. There's just no grip. So here he is going up there. Yeah, I just don't think there's any grip up there right now. That's going to cause even more damage to that number 8 machine.
Last year, William Byron won the first stage of the Open. Transfer into the All-Star race. Here he is, with 15 to go. In stage 2.
We're used to seeing a 500 lap race here at Bristol, and that top groove, after you run 50, 75 laps,
Dude, Bubba went off when he got out the car.
That's exactly what you saw Tyler Reddick searching for right there. I don't think
This
that's
computer-
going to happen in this race. Maybe an all-star
Yeah, this is the
race,
best computer I've ever
in
had.
that 55 lap segment, but
Perfect.
not in this one. Too short. Here
I played NASCAR Heat on my PlayStation earlier and said, all right, I'm going to wait till the price drops. I was about to just break down and buy it on PC anyway, but I'll play on PS4 till the price drops on PC.
I mean, that's the thing. You just can't mess around with guys in this type.
Right
in
now
this
it's like
style of
50
race. You get to them, you
on
gotta make them
Steam.
look
They'll have a
fast.
sale. It'll go down
That's
fast because
exactly
it's
what
NASCAR Heat.
DiBenedetto did.
And when it goes down, I'm going to buy it.
Like you said, Jeff, he better get away.
I've been playing with my Xbox controller.
Yeah, your best friend is when you see cars behind you, and that guy you just knocked out of the way.
I have never seen so many guys get so loose every lap at Bristol. They're all driving in hard on each other. No practice, no nothing. They're just fucking, yeah.
I'm ready to see the race.
Yeah. And every year the Open is better. This is the race just to get into the race. And, you know, these are a lot of the, like, mid-pack, sometime contender guys, you know. So they drive 10 times harder. McDowell started on the pole and led the first 10 laps. When his handling went away, he was driving in hard, sliding. And when guys got by him, that's when he just decided to wreck Bubba. Then immediately got spun, too, because he cut down across Byron while wrecking Bubba. Like a fucking idiot. By the way, guys, Byron's gone. He's got a 2-second lead over DiBenedetto. What do you think of the number placement? I don't like it, but it looks all right. It's fine.
Get those left sides
I
right
looked
down
at
to
a
the
lot of the
patient with the throttle.
Yeah.
You don't have to make your best lap
Priest has the best
really
paint
hard
scheme in the
right
field.
now.
That Bret Hart looking car. Ryan Priest looks like he's driving a Bret Hart car. Hey, we got our first dislike of the day.
That car landed into turn one.
Get cable. That's what it always is. I guarantee it. He's not showing the race. You know, I have OBS now. I could show the race, but I don't want to. Y'all don't know how to appreciate shit. I'm kidding. I'm just using OBS for streaming when I decide to give it a shot.
50 minutes.
5 to go. Byron's gone. Well, before the race, I said Almirola, Reddick, and Bubba. Well, Bubba's out, and Reddick's got damage and running like shit because of the damage. So,
we got some good news. You're the leader.
fan vote's either going to be DiBenedetto or Boyer.
I voted for Matt DiBenedetto.
I voted all for Bubba, so I didn't vote for nobody else. I should have threw a vote in for DiBenedetto or Boyer.
I didn't think about Boyer.
Almirola deserved the vote, but he didn't even need it because he won the first stage. Yeah, that underglow would be a lot cooler if it was going to match the color of the cars. But I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like anyway. Chevrolets will have yellow neon, the Fords will have blue neon, and the Toyotas will have red neon. I wish it matched the color of the cars, though.
That's what I thought.
Last lap of stage is William Byron using his iRacing prowess.
Oh, and he blows it down.
The 24 is upside down and over. Denny with purple or orange underglow would be pretty cool. Byron to the All-Star race. William Byron on a computer.
By winning a stage for the second year in a row. It'll be the second.
Yeah, he raced his way in last year, yeah. Yeah, they've been going in. Now they're really about to go in because this next stage is only 15 laps, and it's your last chance. So if you ain't popular, you better win now. I said earlier when Bubba was still in, I was like, Boyer and DiBenedetto are praying that Bubba wins the stage because they know one of them will get the fucking fan vote. Then Bubba got taken out. I said, well, that's still good for them because now one of them will get the fan vote because if you're wrecked, you're not eligible anymore.
I feel like DiBenedetto's.
Yeah, DiBenedetto. DiBenedetto won't need the vote. The choose rule is interesting. I
would love to see DiBenedetto win $1 million.
Yeah.
Him or Jimmy.
Hey, who won it last year? Some guy named Kyle Larson. Who? And Kyle Larson has won almost everything he's been in this year. He'll be back. If he wants to be, he'll be back. Anybody know where I can find NASCAR Racing 2003 for PC? I bet I can find it online somewhere. Or I could just buy. I'm sure somebody still has like a physical copy. Remember back in the day when you could buy games physically for PC? There's still copies of that out there somewhere.
You can buy physical games at Walmart.
Yeah. I'd like to look into NASCAR Race 2003.
That one's probably tough.
Still popular though. I would imagine people like torrent that shit all the time and download it that way. I got my friend Ben looking for Spider-Man 3, said he can't find it any fucking where. I'm like, damn it. I want to play Spider-Man 3 because it's not backwards compatible. I don't really think I have much of a use for my Xbox anymore now that I got this. Hell, I barely.
Controller.
Yeah, the controller. Yeah, I'll keep the controller.
You gonna sell your Xbox?
Eventually, probably. Really?
Only for Forza. That's the only
Okay.
reason
I won't have a controller to give you, but I'll sell it to you. I'll think of we'll come to an agreement on like some kind of fair price. I ain't gonna sell it to you for a whole lot, but it's that Gears of War Xbox One.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
I literally just want Forza.
I'll look and see what the price of a current Xbox One S is, and we'll just go like lower than that. But yeah, I'm thinking about selling it. Right now, I still have a game or two I play on it.
And Garrett Smith
Gets the other provided he has a raceable car that can transfer.
Yeah, remember, if you get the fan vote,
The All-Star race.
you better have a car. You better have a car
So here
left.
from our stage 2 winner.
Bill, McDowell,
Doing the books and William
Stenhouse,
Baldwin,
Ty
two
Dillon on
stages
pit
down,
road.
you scored the
I don't know, I
win.
feel like
Racing.
Dale might get the
What'd you
vote
learn you
over
can apply in the big show?
Well, it's just good, man. Always good to be an all-star race and have a shot to go for $1 million.
I think
So,
McDowell and Stenhouse have pitted under every
it's also
caution.
good for us this week, but needs a little bit of love on the left rear quarter panel, but hopefully we can get that fixed up.
Well, that's because the fucking
Just be ready to
idiots
go.
around you.
Actually, it's one of my favorite tracks, so it's pretty awesome to see the fans here and everything.
Oh, Mike, I think it'll buff out. What do you think?
He's never not made the All-Star race, right? Here's where that damage came from.
Oh, he got run into.
Stenhouse Jr. jumps in the throttle as one Byron goes up to
God.
the track. That's where that contact came from.
2 stages in the books. 2.
Yeah, they got to patch up the 24 a little bit. He's got right front damage and left rear damage, but it ain't that bad. Within 5 laps, I was like, man, I'm glad they moved this to Bristol because they're just driving unlike. I've never seen them drive like that at Bristol before. Ever. Because, you know, you're saving your shit over the course of a long race. This is like, I got to go now.
How many laps is the All-Star race?
35, 35, 35, 15, and in the last 15, caution laps don't count.
So it's 15 laps, cautions, but no
Yeah.
non-green flag laps.
Yeah. It's green flag laps only for the last 15. Plus overtimes if they need them. Do I hope Denny wins a championship? I don't hope.
Should have won it last year.
Because I don't.
Harvick's got it in the bag this year.
I don't care if he wins it or not. I think Harvick's got it this year, but I'm just more than anything, I'm surprised Denny's not won one before. Denny is so talented. He's such a good driver. His one weakness is when it comes to like big moments in crunch time, he chokes. He'll blow a restart. He'll speed on pit road. That's been something he's done his whole career. He doesn't do it nearly as often as he used to, but go back to the 2014 championship race. Lost it. Blows a fucking restart. I've seen Denny give a lot of races away blowing restarts. But
I've seen him get a lot of speed penalties, that's for sure.
yeah. Oh, you thought it was... Oh, okay, maybe it's 55, 35, 35, 15. I don't know. I just know it's 4 stages, and the only one that matters is the last 15. Because that's caution laps don't count, and that's for the win. So that's really all you need to know. Any chances the last 15 laps tonight go green or in the open here? Probably not.
No cautions rest of the night.
I don't think caution laps count in this segment either, the last stage of this open here. I think it's going to be all green laps if I'm not mistaken. DiBenedetto on the outside. Austin Dillon. John Hunter. Better look out Nemechek. Nemechek's a madman. That 38 car is a madman. I see why DiBenedetto picked the outside. Get me away from the 38.
And chose the outside.
Before you get to that orange mark there, you got to pick your lane. Yeah.
This gets very interesting. He's outside. Austin Dillon's inside. Outside, inside. 3 to the inside.
3 to the outside.
All right.
I love how it's like a mixed bag.
And we're ready to go. Now,
And they're
for
doing
this
the main
final
race
stage,
like that.
it's
Yeah.
15
And if it goes well, I would expect it'll be a rolling cup by the end of the year.
Laps count.
And for Matt DiBenedetto, this launch, when he goes to the throttle, he's got to get clear of that 3-car Boston.
DiBenedetto, Dillon, Nemechek, and Boyer.
Now he's got older tires. That car's not going to hook as good on the outside.
I feel bad for anybody that's in front of the 38.
Clear DiBenedetto off 2. Ready? Here we go.
Pretty good restart by both guys. Well, not really. God, Austin Dillon launched way better than DiBenedetto. Oh, Nemechek loose! Oh, he just got moved off the corner by Priest. Here comes Boyer around Austin Dillon for second. Oh, Boyer! Boyer went around Austin Dillon so fast it pulled him around with him. Oh, Boyer's got fresh tires. Boyer just pitted, so fuck. Yeah. Didn't Boyer just pit? I can't remember. He's got fresher tires than DiBenedetto. I know that. Everybody's sliding.
They have limited set of tires for the whole event.
I don't know.
And a big slide off the corner.
12 to go this time. Boyer's right on DiBenedetto's bumper. Ironically, whoever doesn't win out of them two is getting the fan vote. Yeah. Christopher Bell just passed Priest and McDowell 3 wide through the middle. I really hope Bubba hung around to punch McDowell in the face after this.
Nice gap that Matt Dees put on Clint Boyer and Austin Dillon in third.
He's going to send him some Bible scripture. 10 to go.
Those three have sort of checked out from Busher, Nemechek.
I think DiBenedetto's got it in the bag here without a caution.
We're still talking some very fast lap times. You know, that sun is set down, got the traction compound.
Still plenty of chances for a caution. Stenhouse and John Hunter Nemechek are still running. And McDowell.
Aerodynamics are playing a role, and I think that's exactly what's happening. Clint Boyer, his car was really good. He closed up to the
It was weird when they fired the engines and I heard clouds to it. I was like, damn. Been a while.
Boyer's a 2-time winner of the Open.
I considered it, but I just can't take the risk. I should have went to this, but I'm not taking the chance.
Advancing. Did not advance in 2018.
I feel like the All-Star race should be on dirt.
Dirt Bristol All-Star race, yeah. Six to go. Still DiBenedetto.
Busher was a couple of tenths quicker than Dillon that lap, who looks like he's still fighting a loose race car.
These guys are praying for a caution at this point. Although Boyer's starting to cut back into DiBenedetto's lead.
First place matters. 5 to go.
Only first place matters.
All positions matter. I don't know what Mike Joy's talking about.
Is up to 6. The top 5 drivers right now stayed out that last caution.
Yeah, Larry, and I gotta believe those crew chiefs knew that they would have needed a lot of cautions in these final 15 laps to make anything happen with those new fresh tires.
Ask Quinn Howe.
I'm a crew chief in the All-Star race. I'm putting pages in my notebook right now.
Half a second separating Clint Boyer from a spot in the All-Star race.
That's 2 laps
down by Quinn Howe.
Quinn Howe just got lapped again, 2 to go. Boyer has reeled in. I think Quinn Howe hurt DiBenedetto on his corner exit off of 4 last time. DiBenedetto's driving away again. Last lap of the stage. I think Boyer's got the fan vote, though.
Well, let's hope so. He's obviously the next man.
Well, then that would be ironic. It would work out. So, Matt DiBenedetto's going to the All-Star race. He wins. And I'm going to bet money here that Boyer gets the fan vote.
So, we'll talk to the NASCAR All-Star Open winner and the fan vote winner.
Matty D, William Byron, and Eric Almirola. And if you want to know who won the fan vote, you got to stay tuned. Oh, they're doing the whole soap opera thing. Got to wait till after the. I'll find out on Twitter before they.
I didn't realize the truck race was going too.
When?
Right now.
Truck race?
At least that's what it. My phone might have been letting me up. Did the race at Kentucky get canceled or something?
Oh, the truck race got stopped halfway, and Sheldon Creed won. That was Saturday.
Gotcha. Because on mine it shows they're green. It says 71 out of 150.
People who were at the track said that 43 crew members are gathering around the 34 hauler. Keep an eye on that.
What a joke he is.
According to Danny B Talks, and you can trust Danny B, he's at the track. Said 43 guys keep walking around the 34 hauler every few minutes. I'm looking on Twitter to see if they get the fan vote winner before the TV does, because a lot of times that will happen. Remember that time Josh Wise won the fan vote instead of Danica? Oh, shit. I don't want to watch SmackDown.
Boo.
Is that Smack? What day is it? It's Wednesday. No, it's fucking something else. Oh, it was NXT, not SmackDown. NXT and AEW were coming on. For some reason, I still have them set to record.
What do you think about Chase's face?
I don't like
I'm
it.
iffy about
It looks like a tube of toothpaste.
I think it's the color that throws it off.
People are happy to see DiBenedetto make the race, as they should be.
I'm glad. I hope he wins it now.
He's fast enough. Guys have won the Open and won the All-Star race before. Casey Kane is one I can think of.
My hopefuls are going to be DiBenedetto and Jim Johnson. That's my hopes right now. Now, does the All-Star race count for the playoffs?
No, never has.
There's your runner-up, Clint Boyer.
Did he win the fan vote though? Somebody tell him.
Hear from the winner of the All-Star Open.
What boy?
Mike, 1 down, 1 to go for Matt DiBenedetto. You got out catching your breath. What an event that was. Looking ahead to the big money.
Matty D is swole.
Oh, man. I was hanging on for dear life. We were so loose on entry. I was right on ragged edge, so just thankful to the team for battling back. My gosh, we had big damage there at the start. Had to fix it.
Yeah, he got put in the wall like lap
Best
1.
in this team, I
I forgot about that.
So proud to be driving this thing. Thankful for Menards and FVP and Wood Brothers team, Motorcraft Quick Clean, everyone that allows me to have
Bristol's been good to him.
to race my first All-Star race. Thank you.
The crowd's cheering for something.
Congrats, Mike.
Wow, what a job by Matt DiBenedetto.
I wish.
Who
I heard him start lighting up, and I was like, uh-oh.
and William Byron.
Who won the fan vote, you fucks?
Advanced to the All-Star race, and there is one spot left to fill. And I can tell you that the driver who
We gonna do it bachelor style?
position is the overall winner of the fan vote. Let's meet him with Regan.
Boyer.
Clint Boyer over here discussing with his team right now things from that race car.
Boyer! I told you.
Spoken, they love you. You're racing in the All-Star race tonight.
Yeah, you hate to lean on them, and
Gotta
then
give it to people
here's
that's
your
got a
fans.
chance.
Good at fans back in the check. Thank you guys.
They said he was the overall winner, so he even beat Bubba. Boyer even got more votes than Bubba.
That's kind of
You
surprising.
want to talk about an all-star event? This is the right track to do it.
They said he was the overall winner.
Already saw sparks flying, tippers flaring, so I think you're going to see more of it. We got a little bit of work to do on our car, but hey, we're in it. Watch my buddy Casey Kane win at one time of a fan vote. Maybe we do the same.
What did I just say? Well, there you go, Clint Boyer.
In front of the largest single-site stadium sporting event.
Almirola, Byron, DiBenedetto, Boyer.
Here are the 4 that will advance.
Probably couldn't have a better tour out of that group.
Yeah, that's the honestly, yeah. The only other I could have given it to would be Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick or John Hunter Nemechek. Yeah.
When we come back to Bristol, we'll be joined by a special guest of the governor. Guess who?
DW. Oh my God, DW is here. Yo, I hope they let DW call the All-Star race. That'd be fun. I never thought I'd say I'd be happy to see DW call a race. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I'm just trying to remember DW from like 2000 to like 2011 before he became retarded. Trump vetoed Bubba's vote. And the Secret Service must have paid off Michael McDowell. What are you going to do? It's like Greg Biffle said once, you know, it's our fault for being back there racing with all them donkeys. That's what happens when you start in the back, or in this case, have to be in the fucking open. What? Well, you know, Trump and McDowell have a lot in common. They're both very big-time Christian men, as you know, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Big-time Christians. They love God. The Bible's... Trump said the Bible was his favorite book. Of course, he would have to learn how to fucking read first before he knew anything about it, but he said it's his favorite book. He hopes to learn to read it someday. Boy, racing does hit a little bit different with fans in the stands. You could hear them cheering when shit went down. When Chase got wrecked at Darlington by Kyle Busch earlier this year, I said, man, I wish there were fans here. It hit me in that was the second race back, and I was like, God damn it, why are fans not in the stands right now? Kyle Busch would be getting annihilated if there were.
So who's getting jumped? Bold prediction.
Logano and Elliott again, just like the last time we raced at Bristol. DW is here.
I didn't have any problems. I really didn't have to race anybody all that hard. I just sort of rode along and tried to stay out of trouble.
Hey guys, I'm going to post something in the chat. I want you to tell me what you think. Hey, do you guys remember Jeff Gordon with a goatee? Click on that link. If you don't remember, you will now. That's Mirror Universe Jeff Gordon. DW! Let him call the damn race.
As guest of the governor, Bristol Motor Speedway's all-time winner, and gosh,
He thought Penthouse was Trump's favorite book. Boogity, boogity.
So I'm riding in with the governor, and the guy driving the car, he says, that guy up there on that signboard looks like you. I said, I had my mask. I said, it is me. So, yeah, me and the governor, we've had a great time coming up here today, and I'm so proud of him for bringing me. And look, I wouldn't have been here otherwise. And it feels so good to be in the booth and you guys and to be together. And gosh, I've missed you guys a bunch.
Let him race.
Well, we've missed you. Well, we've missed you too. But I'll tell you, if there was ever a season, to forget what we've been through, you would have wanted to be part of it this year.
Well, you know, I'm not real good at
They've done that before at Charlotte on the quarter mile. Let David Pearson, Ricky Petty, people like that.
I've got to ask you this. You participated in what, 16, 17 of these all-star events?
Remember 1995, DW? Remember 1989? Talk about the 89 All-Star race. Do it.
Oh, no. Forget that. I don't care where you go. It's the $1 million that would have got my attention. I won 12 races here, Larry, and you can add them all together and it wouldn't come up with $1 million. So I think that's the thing that makes the night kind of interesting and fun, and they're probably going to make it different, and probably going to make it like whoever leaves here tonight is probably going to have their feelings hurt. A lot of guys might have their feelings hurt, like you like to talk about, but that $1 million is what's going to make the difference. How would you like to be running? You got first, you got somebody on your back bumper when the white flag comes out. What do you think's going to happen? Just guess.
He's going to have a bad night.
So let's go back to the very first off.
No, go to 89. Fuck 85. 85 was boring. DW wins and his motor conveniently blows up as soon as the race is over.
I told some guys this yesterday. Junior Johnson's racing IQ was off the chart. And when he was building,
Junior Johnson's a fucking magician.
He said, DW, this thing's going to blow up.
I'm pretty sure Junior Johnson sold his soul to Satan to build fast race cars.
That's exactly what it did. He knew exactly how much to grind off the rods, how much to take off the pistons, how much to take off the crank, just enough to get it to the finish line and win, at that time, $200,000.
Now, are you
biggest purse ever won.
Are you sure you didn't clutch it when you crossed the line?
That's been the theory, that he blew it up on purpose because it was illegal. The motor was shredded. You couldn't inspect it after the race. It was fucked.
You think I'd clutch it with my hand? I'd have had both hands on the wheel anyway. You know that. But anyway,
Well, I won't ask you if you clutched it. Did it definitely blow up on its own, though?
I'm just the driver. Hey, Larry, it was 1985. I don't know how much technology we had back then, but it would have been pretty amazing if Junior could have pushed a button and blown that engine up. I'd have been impressed with that.
Well, I do know your competitor.
Look at his eyes.
Engine to measure.
Oh,
afterwards.
no,
But
no,
what? You
If this was LA Noir, we could tell if DW was lying or not.
Hey, Mike, it blew all the hell. It blew all the hell, baby. I'm telling you.
Hey, DW, I want to bring you back to tonight's event.
Pieces of that are probably still sunk into the grass out in Charlotte because that thing was shredded.
But this short track, what are you seeing? You've been there watching the Open, and you watch all the races every weekend, I'm sure, especially this Bristol race. But what are you seeing here tonight?
Man, I miss DW. I'm not even ashamed to say it at this point.
You got that, the traction compound in the bottom lane. I mean, what is it going to take for one of these guys to get out of here with $1 million?
Yeah, I think what makes this place so difficult is how quickly you go around here. You go around here in 8 seconds, you said, you're in one of those races. So you don't have a lot of time to think about what you want to do. You don't have a lot of time to figure out which one of the cone zones you want to be in. And you don't have a whole lot of time to, what if you have to pit under green, or what if I had to pit under caution? And who's that guy? I can't even see his number. It's in his back wheel back there. So the guys that got things thrown at them tonight that they wouldn't normally have, I think that anticipated. I know I talked to some of the fans coming up here, and they were excited because everything was different. And they were excited about being at the track, and the cars are different. They got lights under the car. What if they fall off? What if they have a cause?
What if it makes the battery die?
What if the lights
I mean,
that would be a terrible mistake. All right, well, let's go.
God damn it, I've missed DW, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Major incident, and it involved the 34 Michael McDowell and Bubba Wallace.
Here, they're replaying this bullshit if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Look, if there was ever a track where they said that's racing, this is probably it.
But watch, look at McDowell's hands.
The spotter says he's looking. You better give him some room. It's
not even close to the corner. They weren't even at the corner in the middle of the back straightaway.
And I think if I were Bubba, I'd be upset.
I'd go punch him in his fucking mouth.
But it's close racing, close quarters, and you got to get to the front to get in the final, to get in the All-Star race. I think that's just one of them races.
I'd have spray painted "Eat Pussy" on the side of the 34 hauler. Vandalism rules.
I don't know what that is, but it's on the back of the 34 hauler.
Yeah, he could have taken his pick from any corner of that race car if he wanted to leave a part for Michael McDowell, and he did.
So, Darrell, after 12 wins here and 7 in a row, you've seen the Open. What are we going to see in this All-Star race?
I think it's going to be wild, Mike. I think the only thing I hated about these
late cautions.
Took too long to clean up. The safety crew must be out of practice. They didn't get out there and get this thing back to green a little bit quicker. But I'm in breeding suite. I better watch what I say. But anyway,
why start now?
I think the race tonight. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. But I also think there are going to be some guys that are going to be upset with each other, just like we saw with Bubba and Michael McDowell. I think we're going to see a lot of that in the All-Star race. I mean, we're racing. Look, we're racing for a damn $1 million.
He wrecked him, but he's Christian, so it's okay.
So, what you do?
You're very active on Twitter. In fact,
somebody posted that
Twitter
when he got
Aren't you
suspended
glad
from the
you
truck
didn't have
series?
Twitter when you were a race car driver? Would that have been a good thing?
Oh, no, I'd have loved it, because at least Earnhardt wouldn't have been calling me on the
I'm
phone
here to
all
tell
the
you
time.
right now, we don't care.
What we were thinking. No, Twitter would have gotten me. I'd have probably been thrown out. There's a lot of things they do today, Larry, and it's the same way with you and probably with Jeff. By the way, William Byron got out of that 24 car a while ago, and I swear I thought it was Jeff Gordon. It was just like Jeff did when he started way back in '92. But no, Twitter would have been a bad deal for me. I would have been in trouble.
You could have tweeted to me about the Kmart parking lot.
Larry, that was
I'm sorry, we don't have time to tell that story.
Let me get that on that way.
I almost hesitate to ask, but it is All-Star night. Could you hang around for a little bit?
Yeah, hang around, please.
I'm here to stay, brother. I'm here to the bitter end. I got you back.
All right, it's All-Star night, and anything goes at Bristol.
I said, get a load of this guy. By the way, God's not fucking real. Austin Wayne Self was at it again on Twitter. And DW is going to stick around and call the race. I hope. He said he's sticking around. They'll let him call it. Austin Wayne Self tweeted, I don't think a man who fears God is a joke. As a follower of Christ, this was hard to listen to. I think Michael McDowell does a lot for the kingdom of God. Get a load of that fucking guy. That is the typical Christian bullshit thing to say, isn't it? Fuck off. You failure of a goddamn truck series driver. Why don't you go fail another drug test? Now, before DW retired, would he have thrown shade about how long it takes to clean up cautions? Probably not. But retired DW is good DW, so it's good to have him back. And yes, once again, per NASCAR, Clint Boyer was the fan vote winner over everyone. Overall.
See, this is why I like Derek Henry.
Well,
Nothing crazy.
yeah.
4 years, $12.5 million a year, half of it guaranteed. Nothing crazy.
Michael McDowell, you hear that, guys? Michael McDowell is a child of God, so therefore he can wreck whoever he wants. He can also hang around in a sport where he has accomplished nothing and underachieved for the last 15 years, but God loves him, and that's okay. I wish God loved me. I wish God loved me so I could go pretend to be a race car driver.
Especially for as long as he has.
Oh, but he drives that 34 car. How's John Hunter Nemechek doing for the same team? Let me just wait. Is John Hunter Nemechek a rookie? Yes, he is. It's as if Michael McDowell sucks. Hey, there's one Junior one. Happy times. Michael McDowell is a dipshit, thus saith the Lord. Dear God, please let us have a good race tonight. Don't let me be an asshole. Don't let anyone comment too late. And punish those who do. Please let Michael McDowell be hit by a flying turd. May his hair become entangled in the gears of a transcontinental bus.
The NASCAR All-Star Race, a race unlike any other. An exhibition event where drivers don't...
Hey, I went to church my whole life, I know.
This race is all about cash and bragging rights. Kyle Busch wins the All-Star Race.
Boy, that All-Star race sucked. Boy, that All-Star race sucked. Boy, that All-Star race really sucked. That one was good.
Competition today's NASCAR has to offer. This year presents an even more exciting twist. A change of venue to Bristol Motor Speedway.
Bristol.
Short track known for its thrilling finishes and its well-earned nickname, the world's fastest half mile.
Scary moment for Ryan Blaney.
That race earlier this year at Bristol was as good an advertisement for the All-Star race being there permanently as anything I've ever seen.
NASCAR All-Star race has been held at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Ain't no going back now. You can't put that thing back to Charlotte after this.
The Winston, as the All-Star race was then called, made its debut at Charlotte in 1986.
It was at Atlanta in
The race was
1986.
held on Saturday, the day before the Coca-Cola 600.
We had always talked about
That's how it should be now to cut another week off of the season.
and motorsports didn't have one, so why don't we create one? Why don't we develop one? So we developed the Winston, which was the All-Star event.
The race was a huge hit, and NASCAR and R.J. Reynolds Tobacco believed the All-Star race was strong enough to be a standalone event. Just a year later, in 1986, it was moved to the Atlanta Motor Speedway on May the 11th.
Won by Bill Elliott, if I'm not mistaken.
With a field of 10 cars eligible to race, the All-Star race was off and running for its second year.
Elliott comes off of the fourth corner, sees the checkered flag waving from Harold Kinder, and there it is. Bill Elliott has won the Winston.
With no one close enough to challenge him, Bill Elliott dominated the race and took the checkered flag to win $200,000. NASCAR's original plan was to hold the All-Star race at a different track each year, but due to various circumstances, it was moved to Charlotte for good. That is, until this year. It's been a season.
Do an All-Star race at Daytona or Talladega. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
First time. It's Bristol. And it'll no doubt put on a show worthy of the spectacle that is.
Ryan Newman would probably protest if we moved this thing to Talladega.
Absolutely. Thanks, Larry.
Although Newman said that's the only time we should race Talladega. He said Talladega should never be a points race. It should only be something like this. But I'm like, come on, Newman.
Aside from that win in the first All-Star race, have you got a moment that just... I don't know, keeps you up
Spinning out Terry Labonte while you were multiple laps down in 99.
He's right next door.
Is that Daryl's favorite Bristol memory? And then Terry Labonte gets out after the race and goes, "Oh, what's his name over there? Spun me out."
The race that sticks out the most in my mind because it was the
Oh,
beginning
yeah.
of the end.
89.
He said he's over in the next room.
And that was one of those times when NASCAR came up with a new rule where you could have double file restarts, and I ended up on the bad end of the deal that night, and that was another one that I hadn't forgot about.
I remember that one very well.
You should.
He said he hoped Rusty chokes on all that money.
Yeah, I'm 3 wide down the back straightaway. I got Dale on my inside, DW on my outside, and I'm the youngest one of them.
That you talk about generations crossing. 1995. Watch this. Earnhardt and Darrell Waltrip. And here's Jeff Gordon. That was the last great DW versus Dale moment there. 1995. My dad never forgot about that race.
I said, no, what was I supposed to learn? Don't pass me on the outside. Okay.
You know, guys, I go back, one of my favorite memories was actually our first year to be doing the All-Star race on Fox and FS1, which was in 2001, something that I don't think we'd
When it started raining going into turn 1 as soon as they dropped the green flag and the whole field wrecked.
It was raining, and several of them wrecked, and Darrell, you immediately said they need
The track is wet.
backup cars. I'm going, yeah, right. That's
Thank
gonna
you,
happen.
DW.
Jeff got his backup car out, yeah. Jeff got caught up in the wreck, but NASCAR just said, "Fuck it, get your backup cars out."
See, but Darrell, you said it. Special events, special circumstances. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at this one. I think some of the spotters said it's raining. Well, we're going racing.
Harvick wrecks. Jeff Gordon wrecks. Michael Waltrip wrecks. Dale Jr. swears to this day he should have won that race because he got through the wreck and he had a really good car. And then these guys got to get backup cars out that barely went through any tech whatsoever. So Dale Jr. swears he got screwed that night.
One I'll never forget was 92. One hot night, the first one under the lights. With 2 to go, 4 cars were racing for the lead. The one white car was Kowicki. They shook him out. And then, under darkness, it was 3 black cars.
Earnhardt, Kyle Petty, and Davey Allison.
And Dale Earnhardt.
At least they're showing highlights from the great All-Star. Kyle never touched him. Kyle Petty never touched Dale. He did not touch him. Yeah. He does touch Davey, though. Oh, Davey got knocked out. His head hit the post. Actually, is that the wreck where his head actually hit the wall?
But DW, Jeff, Mike, when I looked towards turn 4 and I saw that 42 and that 28 side by side, I said, I know who's going to win that drag race. Robert and Doug Yates. They're going to win that one.
Yates horsepower. Amen. Davey woke up in the care center.
Oof, that's it. Yeah, that was a hard way to get that all started.
That's right.
Well, like Larry Mack said, if you go back and watch the 92 season, he was Davey's crew chief. He said, we'd wreck one week, win the next. Wreck one week, win the next. At the All-Star race, we figured out how to do both at the same time. There's Matt Kenseth. Kenseth won the All-Star race in 04, and he won a championship, so he's in for life. That's why he's here. That's why back in like 2010, it's like, who's in the All-Star race? Bobby Labonte. He won a championship, so he was in it for life. Same with Terry late in his career. It's like, what's Terry doing in the All-Star race?
So why don't some of the drivers just race the All-Star race?
I don't know. I've seen some part-time guys do it. Like when Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500 and he was just part-time, they did the All-Star race that year. Sure, you can go back and find instances of guys doing that. Dale Jarrett in 2008. He retired at the All-Star race. Michael McDowell's probably back in his hauler right now singing Jesus Loves Me, even though I'm a fucking loser. Myles Garrett was fined $45,623 for hitting Mason Rudolph with his helmet. Myles Garrett just signed a $125 million deal, which means he can hit Mason Rudolph in the head another 2,739 times before he ever runs out of money. That's my favorite NFL stat of the day. Oh, I shared one of my all-time favorite Tourette's guy quotes on Facebook. Did you see it? Tourette's guy looks at his son and he goes, "You're a stupid pecker." And his son goes, "I'm going to tell Mom." And he goes, "She already knows." "You're a stupid pecker. I'm going to tell Mom." Well, she already knows. Hey, look, The Rock is on TV. Daytona Road Course is Charlotte Roval, but fat. Pretty much, that's what it looks like to me. I've never driven it in a video game because I don't have Forza.
Goodyear. Those who are starting to help us all.
Looks like an awesome racetrack, though.
Or driven. July 25th, Fox Saturday Baseball is back. The Cubs clash with the Brewers at 1. The Dodgers battle the Giants at 4. The Yankees face the world champion Nationals at 7. Celebrate the return of baseball with a special triple header July 25th. Only on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Cole cussed. Look at the Benedetto, though. It was just like when Kurt Busch won there last year. When Kurt Busch had Kyle Larson pushing him. Oh, when that happened, I said, "Oh no!" I knew Custer was gone when that happened. I said, "Oh my God."
God, I thought that's the one that's right. You said what?
So here was the rookie on Twitter this week.
Good to have good fortune on your side, Mike.
Well, now we know he's going to win tonight.
Success and happiness. How about that? Can't make that up. Here's Matt with Cole Custer.
For Cole Custer, timing and good.
Did you know that Michael McDowell has the most last place finishes in Cup Series history?
Kentucky, now he's in the $1 Million Big Show.
I'm not surprised.
You saw the Open. What did you learn that you can put to use in
J.D. McDuffie, Joe Nemechek.
It's going to be about balancing my emotions. You know, you want to be aggressive out there to go for $1 million, but you still got to keep your head on straight and be there at the end. So it's knowing when to be aggressive and when to be there at the end, when to make sure you make it to the end. But I feel like our Hosstooling.com Mustang was pretty good last time here at Bristol, and we made a little bit of changes to try and make it a little bit better. So I think I'm feeling pretty good about it. We'll see what happens.
All right, good luck, Cole.
Thanks, Matt.
Hey, there's Ryan Newman and Clint Boyer not punching each other this year.
You may have noticed a movement of car numbers on some of the cars racing tonight. The old NASCAR rule of the number must be on the door, number in the series decal, and that's it. Well, NASCAR has quite a history when it comes to car numbers. Remember the fabulous Hudson Hornet? It had the number at both ends of the car on the side and the message in the middle. Then NASCAR standardized the number on the door like that. We had some 3-digit numbers, the Chrysler 300s and Dan Gurney for the Wood Brothers.
Hey, guys.
Like when Buddy Baker won the Daytona 500.
Here's why DW's here.
Put the sponsor name through the middle of the number, not on the roof or the doors.
He's here to ward off the rain with the vortex theory.
Winning cars have had numbers everywhere, and tonight NASCAR has allowed the
What about car numbers with letters in front of them? They ain't done that in a long time. Dale Earnhardt once drove a pink K2 car.
Identification. And I think most of the teams have pulled this off quite well.
Yeah. Some of them are weird.
Race cars.
The 77 looked pretty good, too.
Single-digit numbers are the best for that. Because Austin Dillon's looked great. He was the first one I saw where I was like, oh, that looks good. But to keep the boomers calm, it's just a one-race thing. I'm okay with that. God, there's too many people there.
For the NASCAR All-Star race, it's been an eventful night. Michael McDowell turning.
Mike Joy had the most poor choice of words I've ever heard before a race tonight. He said the All-Star race has long been a petri dish for new experiments for NASCAR's rules. I said, why did you call it that? There's 30,000 people in the stands.
Stage 1 to advance. Action aplenty. As Nemechek and Priest go for a spin. William Byron with stage 2. And Matthew Benedetto wins the final stage to transfer along with Clint Boyer.
I don't care how many SmackDown commercials you show, the ratings are not going to come up anytime soon.
Donald Trump would disagree.
He's probably getting fucked in the ass. Hold up. Oh yeah, I'm here. I thought my mic was off for a second. When you asked me if I was here. Yeah. Just waiting for the race to start. It's going to start in a second. I think it starts at 8:30 and it's 8:28 right now, so. Man, I slept good today, which was nice. I had a hard time going. All I wanted to do last night was play on my computer. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. the other morning just because I couldn't sleep. I fell asleep early, but woke up at 3:30 a.m. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to wait for my computer. My computer got here at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was in the afternoon, so I'd been up 12 hours already when I got it. And then it got here, and I was so happy. Stayed up till like 2 last night. I was like, I could stay up longer, but I really need to sleep, so I went to bed. And then I woke up today at like 12:30 and was instantly happy because I was like, fuck yeah, I can play on my computer. I finished Batman Arkham Asylum for the first time on PC. I'm playing through games at like high settings to see if they can run. And the big test was Batman Arkham Knight because that game is like massive and incredibly detailed. I cranked that shit up to the max and it ran smooth as shit on this little laptop. That's how strong this laptop is. Yes, at max, because my friend Ben has it and he runs it at max settings. He said that's the only time, though, that he's got the same computer. It's just the only time he ever hears his computer. That was when he turned GTA up to the max. He says, I can hear it then. I kept checking last night. I would, like, feel it. This is the coolest computer I've ever had. It does not get hot. This computer does not get hot and it doesn't make noise. And it's got, like, extra cooling shit built into it because it's made for gaming. And it came with the fucking NVIDIA GTX graphics card, hyper cool technology, lots of RAM. I'm not sure how much. I'd have to go look it up, honestly, but I got it for like $750 and it's really like an $850 computer. I highly recommend it. If you don't want to break the bank getting a gaming PC, just get you this fucking laptop and it's great. It can run everything. In Batman Arkham Knight, the only thing I had to turn down, everything was cranked to the max. All I did was click one thing off and it let me run the game. Arkham Knight's one of those games that's really helpful. It has like a meter, and if the meter's filled up but still green, you can run it. But if it turns yellow, it's like, I need to turn something down. I turned off like paper debris, because it's like in the game it can create like paper debris blowing through the streets and shit, and that can cause slowdown. So I turned that down and turned all the other effects all the way up, and the game ran so smooth.
To tonight's big event,
they gonna do driver intros?
Preceded it,
or have they already done driver intros?
Each stage. It's who can stay in it to win it in that final 15-lap green flag shootout.
I can react to comments on here.
Race. You get fired up. I'm fired up. I just saw the Open. I loved what I saw, and I know it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah, Michael McDowell is a part of NASCAR history. Most last place finishes.
Beautiful trophy, and it's a short track for the first
with
time.
J.D. McDuffie, God rest his soul.
Drivers right now are wanting to go out there and capture this historical moment, but they really want that $1 million. They want to bring it back to their team and continue this great season that we're having in 2020. And man, to do that, you're going to have to make some people.
So yeah, Janet, this computer can run GTA and Batman Arkham Knight at max. Like I said, I'm new to PC gaming, so that like blows my mind. No. I could, if Ben has it, we can share accounts and he can give me my games. Yeah. I'm going to get Red Dead Redemption 2 soon. We're going to find out then, because that game's huge. That game's like 3 times bigger than GTA and about 4 times more detailed. The key is in the details. In Batman Arkham Asylum on PC, there's shit in that game that is just not in the other versions. Like, I was fighting a guy in Batman Arkham Knight, and or Arkham Asylum, I punched the guy in the face, and when he hits the ground, the floor shattered. And I was like, wow, that's not in any other version of the game. The fucking floor tiles came apart.
for the event. So your usual NASCAR field is 37 to 40 cars. This will be roughly half that. 20 drivers.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom one time before the race starts.
Stages, and the last one, green flag laps only.
Yeah, so you're going to have 55 laps in this first stage, and I'll actually give those drivers that came out of the open a bit of an advantage. Even though they're starting deep in this field, they had the only practice session anybody's had all weekend long to know what these track conditions are like. So that's going to definitely play out for them. Also, Martin Truex Jr. didn't make it through inspection, so he's going to have to start in the rear. He's going to be our pole sitter. So, look for some of these guys up front to take the early advantage, and then I think the conditions are going to change, and the intensity is going to ramp up. We saw Denny Hamlin really in position to win the Bristol race, a month and a half ago. He's starting pretty deep in the field. Can he make his way through there and be in position in those final 15 laps?
There are a lot of champions in this race, but there's only one 7-timer in the field. Let's go to Regan Smith.
Well, Mike, that 7-time champion is Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy is making his 19th start in the All-Star race. We hear the fans, Jimmy. I got to ask you, your buddy Jeff Gordon, he just said that you're going to have to make people mad tonight to win this race. You ready to make everybody mad?
Yeah, everybody's already mad. As soon as we put our helmets on, we're going to be mad and ready to go to work. So excited to be at the racetrack, excited to hear the fans. This is our all-star event, and we're ready to put on a good show.
How much has this event meant to you over the years?
It's meant so much to me. I mean, obviously, with my sponsorship being at a track in Charlotte, sponsored by that same company, was really special for a lot of years. But to see this event on a short track and just the excitement that we all think it will bring, it's going to be a very exciting night, and I'm happy to be here in this Ally Chevy.
4 wins in this race already. Good luck getting number 5. Thank you.
Thanks, Regan. There are the 20 cars staged. The drivers are standing alongside. Fans, are you ready to meet the field for the NASCAR All-Star Race? Transferring from the open, Clint Boyer goes after his first All-Star win and his 11th appearance after winning the fan vote. Emporia, Kansas driver starts last in the field of 20. The fan vote winner.
Boyer! I'm back.
Do it again.
PS5 will have 0 loading.
Clint Boyer.
Matt DiBenedetto continues to shine in his first season in the historic Wood Brothers 21, getting the team its first open win and transferring to his first All-Star race. The Wood Brothers won the 96 All-Star race, so the 28-year-old from Grass Valley, California, hopes to get them their second. He rolls off 19th.
God bless short tracks.
William Byron, the 2018 Cup Rookie of the Year, pulled away in Stage 2 of the Open to get the stage win and transfer to his second All-Star race. The 22-year-old from Charlotte says Bristol is one of his favorite tracks. Can he cash in on the $1 million from 18?
That's a Texas Motor Speedway size crowd they got at Bristol tonight. 30,000. Boy, are you ready for Texas Sunday? I got excited because it almost got canceled and moved somewhere else. But unfortunately, it seems like we're going to have to deal with a Texas race this weekend. Getting through Kentucky was hard enough.
The 36-year-old from Tampa makes his third appearance in the All-Star race and starts 17th.
Armored Armadillo.
Who's your pick?
Those are the 4 drivers that transfer.
Who am I picking?
Now, here's Adam Alexander with the drivers who pre-qualified for the
Fuck.
All-Star race.
It's hard to say.
Thanks, Mike. Now all these guys have been sitting back and relaxing.
I'll say...
But now it's time to strap in and get serious. Let's meet the drivers who are racing.
Chase Elliott. Screw it.
For that trophy.
I like Chase here.
$1 million.
Because he'll fucking run somebody over.
Eric Jones beat the track too tough to tame.
Chase Elliott will run somebody over to get this.
The 2017 Rookie of the Year.
Oh, Martin Truex failed pre-race multiple times. He's got to start in the back. He's listed as the pole sitter, but he's got to start in the back.
Driving the number 20 Joe Gibbs Toyota, here is Eric Jones. Arguably the hottest driver so far this season, Denny Hamlin looks to power his momentum into another all-star victory. The 2015 winner already has 4 checker flags in his bag, including his 3rd Daytona 500 trophy. Could the Chesterfield, Virginia native add $1 million to his already impressive season? Driving the number of...
Boo! I'm kidding.
Here is Denny Hamlin.
Sir Dennis of Hamilton. Mixed reaction.
Old 7-time
Jimmy the Juggernaut Johnson.
Number 5 tonight. The 83-time Cup winner will look to write a storybook end to his final All-Star race with a 5th trophy. El Cajon, California is his hometown, but the 7-time Cup champion has been at home just about everywhere, racing in his final All-Star event. Driving the number 48 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, let's hear it for Jimmy Johnson. NASCAR's most popular driver is chasing his first All-Star win.
Big reaction coming.
Georgia native has a win in 7 top 5s under his belt this season. Will the siren make some noise tonight? A legion of fans sure hope so.
Kyle Larson's eligible for the All-Star race. He won it last year.
Chase Elliott.
My hero for wrecking Logano at Bristol earlier this year and then not apologizing for it. What a legend. Speaking of which, here's a fucking loser who's going bald in his 30s. Can't relate. I'm 26 and have a gorgeous head of hair. You really want to feel old? This fucker's like 30 and he's going bald. Ladies and gentlemen, dipshit himself. Mostly booze. I feel bad for TJ having a spot for that asshole. This man's just lucky he's here.
Has plenty of experience on his side. The 2002 All-Star winner got it done in his rookie year. The Rocket Man will look to take off and bring home his 2nd trophy. Driving the number 6 Roush Fenway.
Doubt.
Is Ryan Newman.
The man with no neck.
He's got $1 million to get one.
The champ is here.
Oh boy.
The Cup champion is back on familiar turf.
We need 16 different winners to knock this douche out of the playoffs. Really, we only need like 14 because Almirola's ahead of Kyle in points. I think so. Kyle Busch.
Let's see what my lineup I picked for.
Brad Keselowski has won a lot of races, 32 to be exact. But the 11-year vet has yet to win this race. Tonight, all that could change. The Rochester, Michigan.
I'm an idiot. How many times am I going to drop my controller?
Winning 3 Cup races, including back
Not
in
that, alright, so this is for tech.
Is Brad Keselowski.
Big Harvick. Everything's
I like Hamlin to win Texas. Hamlin or Blaney, but I'd say Hamlin to win Texas.
I picked Chase out of this race.
Improbable victory Sunday at Kentucky Speedway.
Chase or Truex, yeah.
His ticket to the All-Star race.
I picked Almirola out of this race.
Yeah, yeah.
Will try and become the 3rd rookie to win an All-Star night. Driving
This
the
is
number
kind of
41
iffy. Who y'all would
Tyler
tell
Reddick.
how-
Tyler Reddick.
Christopher Bell.
Yeah.
Ty Dillon.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
And then I got Kyle
The
finishing second.
2010 winner will be a favorite tonight on a
And
track
Harvick
where he's
won.
Nah,
had success.
if you're picking Harvick to win the race,
Has won 6 times on this track in a cup
pick
car. Could he make it lucky? Number
Chase
7
to run
for
second.
Ganassi Racing,
Chase
the
to
number
run
1
second.
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Here's Kurt Busch.
Make sure my shit ain't fucked up. Why is my shit not live? Come on, little computer. I think it's because... Okay, yeah, it's still on. Okay. I just dropped my controller like an idiot a few minutes ago. I was wondering. Matt Kenseth. I'm glad DW is here, so when something bad happens, he can go, Matt Kenseth.
Well, Matt don't win, and that's what he's going to say.
Tonight will be starting in his 19th All-Star race. He's in the number 42 Chevy driving for Chip Ganassi. Here is...
What?
Huh? Matt Love his paint scheme. That McDonald's car is nice.
To say
Kevin Harvick.
are firing on all cylinders is an understatement. The Bakersfield, California driver comes into tonight's All-Star race
By the end of the year.
with 4 victories this season. All-Star wins in 2007 and 2018. The closer is looking for the hat trick. Driving the number 4 Stewart Haas Ford, here is
They were
Kevin
going by the
Harvick.
old system. You think they'd already won?
Oh, yeah. He'd be running away with it. He's got the largest point lead that anybody's had with this current system. And I love Harvick's new paint. My man, Justin Haley. Ladies and gentlemen.
He might just be a Hoosier millionaire.
Ain't no rain in the forecast. This fucker will be lapped by like lap. Oh, what a thrilling win it was when Justin Haley won at Daytona.
That's got to be the most awkward car.
You know that car's getting lapped. I love Justin Haley, but you know that car is good. By the way, that's basically a Ganassi crew and car that he's got, though.
Ryan Blaney now sets his sights on the All-Star Trophy. The High Point, North Carolina native has quietly put together another solid season, notching 7 top 5 finishes. The driver of the number...
Should have probably won Sunday.
Say hello to Ryan Blaney.
That's like my least favorite paint scheme he runs.
Alex Bowman punched his All-Star ticket last year with his first career Cup win at Chicagoland Speedway. Already a winner this year at Auto Club Speedway, the showman looks to wow the crowd tonight at Bristol. Could the Tucson, Arizona native be the 4th driver?
No, Daniel Suarez is going to win the championship in 2024. That's like a running joke on Reddit and Twitter. Daniel Suarez, 2024 Cup champion. He's got a start in the back, but he's listed on the pole. Martin Truex.
New Jersey racer has 27 wins under his belt, but will be looking for his first on All-Star Night in this, his 10th attempt. And that win would come at a track that has, let's just put it nicely, not been too nice to Martin. But as we know, anything can happen on All-Star Night. In the number 19 Joe Gibbs Toyota, here is Martin Truex Jr.
My computer lights up, and so do the cars. I picked a great time to buy this.
There you have it.
You know,
the field. Now who will bump, beat...
Shut up, Adam. I wish I could get my computer to stay purple. I like that it changes colors, but I like the purple the best. I wonder if I could. There's got to be a way.
Thanks, Adam.
You would think.
Those 16 drivers drew for starting positions, and then in
I was not about to let that dweeb Adam Alexander talk over me. Now I ain't gonna let commercials talk over me. Jeez. Race starts at 8:30. It's like 10 till 9. Boy, the temptation to buy a bunch of games on Steam is really strong right now. But I got a good deal yesterday. I got the Batman Arkham Trilogy plus all the DLC for just $60. So basically, 3 games and all the DLC for the price of just one brand new game. That's all I've bought so far. I still haven't signed in on my friend's account to claim all of his games. Oh, you know, he's got GTA. It won't let me have that because Rockstar's assholes about letting you share fucking games. So I can have all of Ben's games except GTA. I gotta buy that myself if I want it. Fuck you, Rockstar. I really wish I could transfer my character into the PC version like we could when the remaster came out or whatever. But we can't do that anymore. I'd really like to transfer my Red Dead character to PC. Then I would buy that game like today if they'd let me. I ain't buying it yet because I'm finishing a stream series on YouTube right now on the PS4 version. I'm gonna wait till I get done with that and hope for a sale too because it's still like $60. Should have got my computer sooner. Ben told me that the Batman games were like really cheap a few weeks ago. They had a sale, but now they're back at full fucking price. Oh, jeez. We get it. Start the race. So I'm picking Chase Elliott to win, but I think Jimmy Johnson has a shot. He was third at Bristol in the race there 2 months ago, whenever it was.
His dad covered many of these
Fire up your neon lights.
Very special member of the Fox Sports family, Bryson Burns, with tonight's invocation.
Let us pray. Michael McDowell's going to wreck you if you don't.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to continue this great tradition of the NASCAR All-Star Race. Dear Lord, please be with anyone that currently has COVID-19.
Pray, you fuck.
Please heal them, dear Lord.
Hey, there's Boyer's kid.
Dear Lord, help us to all unify under
Looked
you
like him.
during these turbulent times. And most
Pray
of all,
for everyone with
thank you for sending your
COVID-19
son
as we
Jesus
put 30,000
on the cross for our
people
sins.
in close
And please
proximity.
keep all the drivers safe today. And in Jesus' name, amen.
Look at how many of those dipshits are not wearing masks.
Here is multi-platinum country music star Josh Turner with our national anthem.
You call for bring a Confederate flag, you're getting thrown out. And if you do both, you're getting arrested. What the fuck is a rampart anyway? Let me Google that. What's a rampart? Rampart. A defensive wall of a castle or walled city, having a broad top with a walkway and typically a stone parapet. What the fuck is a parapet? It's a low protective wall along the edge of a roof bridge. So it's a wall for your wall. There you go. You learned something today. I'm here to... Where's the steel guitar? Hey, it's one of the less offensive versions of the national anthem I've heard. Oh my god, I'm on the big screen. Oh. Yeah, I hope they cut to somebody going... Is this the first flyover we've had in a while? Have we been doing flyovers? I don't think we have.
The fireworks are above the track right now. They'll be on the track shortly.
We're gonna go to commercial again. Woo!
That was for the 9 o'clock start time.
Yeah. Well, it's 8:52. There's still hope. God damn, y'all. I had Bojangles for dinner, and it was really good, but it's fucking with me right now. I don't feel sick or nothing. I just feel heavy. I'm like, bleh. I still got to download my Game Boy emulator. I ain't done that yet.
It's like a number 1.
We about to Pokemon this shit up?
Yes.
I'm going to have them all. Red, yellow, blue, silver, gold, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald. All the ones I played. Those were the 3 generations I played. I started Pokemon Platinum on a DS a few years ago, but then I sold the DS before I ever got halfway through it. And where's that damn underglow? Show us, NASCAR. Is that why you keep going to commercial? I hope it's not one of those things where we think in our head it's going to look awesome and then it's kind of lame. Yeah. From what I can tell, it's only under the rear because the fronts of the cars are so fucking glued to the ground. It's just really unfortunate that the teams can't pick their color. Because Kurt Busch's monster car with bright green lights under it would be pretty sweet. Yeah. And I would have loved to have seen Ryan Preece's pink and black Energizer car with pink lights under it. How about NASCAR Heat, if you're listening, add neon to the... Oh, wait, that would, like, break the fucking game because they can't even make, like, a regular game. So, introducing something like neon... Yeah, your rims are fucking yellowy green, too? Yeah, that's a thing they ain't fixed yet. When my car is in the pits during a pit stop or in the garage or in the menu, the wheels are red, but when I get in the race, it's like yellow-green. I got 2 races left in my Cup season. I did Kansas and Texas in the playoffs today. God, I've won every race. I ain't won every stage, though. I kind of cheat. I pit after stage 2 and get fresh tires and just fucking smoke them. I'm playing on like 105 at almost every track.
Ollie, come on inside. There's another great tribute to Steve that is shared with the entire NASCAR community.
Your career mode? That's why I haven't started my career mode. I thought they patched that.
Thank you, Mike. When my dad passed away in 2015, Fox Sports established the Burns Award to be given out each mid-season to someone in the NASCAR industry that shares some of the same characteristics as Tim. And this year's winner goes to a very multi-talented driver in Bubba Wallace. Hey, Bubba, it's great to see you. I'm super excited to announce that you have been selected as the 2020 recipient of the Burns Award presented by Fox Sports.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's good to see you as always. This is an incredible honor for me. It's been a lot of work these last few weeks, last couple months, I should say. But, standing up for what I believe in and wanting to be on the right side of history is very important to me. So I appreciate this award and opportunity to represent your father proud.
Absolutely. You've been putting the work both on and off the track. You're really multi-talented. You have all kinds of, not only just on the track, but like I heard you're very into music and you're a good music creator.
Eric Easton says they're blasting All-Star by Smash Mouth at the track right now over the PA. When I came on the stream, I sang that.
Around the country, so it's just great to see you just succeed.
And the crowd's booing Bubba on the big screen.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It's definitely, it's been a lot of fun. My life has been a little crazy at times, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's all part of it. You learn and grow from every day that you live. You're always learning something. So I'm continuing to do that, and having some fun with Legend Car stuff. It's been on hiatus. I haven't been able to get into it this year. Everything that's been going on off the racetrack, but I'm excited to jump back into that thing. And you're for sure right. The music is definitely my way out to escape the madness that's going on. So something I'm very passionate about. So you are correct about that.
Again, congratulations. You've been working hard this season. You deserve it. Good job.
Well, I don't want to sound like the Fates from Hercules, but we know.
Thank you, Bryson. Congratulations, Bubba. The Burns Award is very special to all of us at Fox Sports who remember a great friend and colleague. It's time. In front of the largest sporting event.
It's good to know who all the racists are in the crowd, though, if you're there. That's literally the only reason anybody be booing him.
Drivers, start your engines.
Drivers, energize your ground craft. I hope they turn the lights down low for the pace laps for the neon. And whoever wins, I hope they turn the lights off. It's Bristol, and we're going to commercial one more time, aren't we? Yes, we are. How many fucking commercials have they stuck in the last, like, 20 minutes?
That's $1 million. That's the...
Jeez. A lot of commercials. Yep, we're back in commercial. You know, this computer's so good, I almost forgot that I spent like $800. That's a good thing. I don't even care. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have fucking bought it. Yeah, stages are 55, 35, 35, 15, and the 15 is green flag laps only. Nobody has to pit tonight, but I'd imagine some guys will stop for tires and shit throughout the race. Yeah. Just enjoy this now, because Sunday we got to watch 500 miles of Texas.
Can't watch 500 miles of Bristol.
1,000 laps at Bristol. Jeez.
It's the same thing, right?
I was hoping against hope that Texas was going to get moved somewhere else, because they thought they might have to all the way up until like yesterday. That sucks too. Yeah, but that sucks too. Yeah, the Roval.
Well, backwards.
Do the Roval backwards, yeah. Dude, the first time I saw the Roval in person is when I went to that tire test they were having there, and I started looking around. I said, they should be running it backwards. It makes more sense.
Backwards would be very interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would make turn 1 make a lot more sense, I can say that.
Yeah, and it would make the pit road, you know, the pit road exit the Roval, you take like a fucking 90-degree turn.
Like a hard right.
Yeah, but if you're coming that way and entering, that's just like entering a road course pit road. So it could work backwards. They have to tweak some parts of the track, because some of the road courses now just made to go that way. Do the All-Star race on the Roval, but backwards. By the way, Daytona Infield road course has lights. But they said if it rains, they're going to race anyway, because they got rain tires and shit for the road course. So that's another reason to get excited. We don't have to worry about a weather delay that day unless it's lightning.
Yeah, that's Daytona.
If it's just straight rain, we'll be fine.
It's definitely.
Dan, everybody's clowning Austin Wayne Self because apparently he beat his girlfriend and got caught doing it in the past. And he's been suspended for failing a drug test before. And he's on here talking about, you know, you shouldn't talk bad about a man of God like Michael McDowell, and Bubba should be ashamed and all this other shit. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Who got wrecked? Racist prick. I'm sorry, but that gives it away right there. You could say you're not racist all you want, but if you got a vendetta against that guy because he's who he is, you're fucking racist. Yeah. You don't have to like Bubba. There was times in the past where I got mad at Bubba for being a fucking dumbass. But to go after him when he's clearly the one that's been wrong, fuck you. You're just showing everybody you're a racist prick and you can't see past it. Austin Wayne Self.
Wow, 77.
And there's an eerie glow on the racetrack here and there.
Random draw. Usually they have qualifying for this. This year they did random draw. Yeah, Justin Haley drew 4th. Oh yeah, and the Bristol Night race is in the playoffs this year. Good call there, dude. I forgot about that.
Justin Haley, who got that big win in Daytona last July, to be one surprise in this race.
Neon looks kind of cool.
Past series champ.
I like to see it when it's darker.
Yeah.
Back in row 4, the biggest surprise, Cole Custer, last week's winner in Kentucky.
What color is the
Orangey yellow or something.
The 5th row of Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski.
We're going to talk to Denny Hamlin. Hey,
That looks really good from the back. It's so pointless, but it still looks pretty neat.
The first All-Star race for Joe Gibbs back in 2015, but that was in Charlotte. Now you're at the short track, Bristol.
It's like the most pointless, superfluous thing we could ever do to the race cars, but it don't hurt nothing.
To get from that 15th position to win $1 million tonight.
Well, you know, definitely gonna have some breakthrough way. We're gonna need to, execute really well, and gonna have to get our strategy.
If these cars weren't so low to the ground, they could have it all the way around the car. But the cars are so low to the ground.
All right, man. Well, thanks for talking to us. Have a great night.
I can't believe Denny has 41 wins. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Denny Hamlin's got 41 wins.
Has the race analysis and another of NASCAR's new innovations.
Well, Mike, I never quit learning. My number one takeaway from that open race, track position, especially headed into that final stage. Let's take a look at our race analysis now. We're going to go 140 laps. We're going to go 75 miles. Stage 1, 55 laps. Stage 2 and 3, 35 laps. And the final stage, 15 green flag laps. pit road speed, 30 miles per hour. I know the
got the
All-Star
Bernard
drivers are all
Howard question
pumped
of the
up
day.
about having
Yes.
lights under the car.
What is a green
They
flag
ain't got
stage?
no lights like Larry Mack. I take a look at my Ford Fox virtual car. I got lights underneath the front.
See, that'd be way cooler if they could have them under the front,
In the
too.
rear. I'm 60 years old. I've never had lights on my car, but here I am today. I got lights under my car, and I'm even growing a mullet.
Larry, if you want a set to go underneath the granny steps on your Escalade, I can hook you up.
Excuse me.
All right, so the Fords will have blue lights under the back bumper, the Toyota's red, and the Chevy's amber.
Amber is the color for the Chevrolets.
Nothing but the taillights, baby. Nothing but the taillights. That's what we're going to look for tonight.
I want to see how they look in the background as the cars go by DW, see if you can see them from that far away.
And, you know what they say, Mike?
Hopefully they'll
It's
come
personal,
around.
baby. And tonight it's going to live up to his reputation. The last great Coliseum. We're going to see things tonight we've never seen before. But one thing we're going to see.
Oh, it's pretty cool from far away.
Buggity, let's go racing for $1 million, boys. All right.
Not yet.
Hey, we put the band back together, so we had to have Darrell make the call. All right, Darrell, they're in turn 3.
35 minutes later.
And here they come to you.
Yay, we're starting.
Alvin Kamara on the flag stand. He scored a touchdown in the Battle of Bristol. Go DW!
Let's go racing for $1 million. One more time.
Great launch for Alex Bowman. And look how slow. Watch how slow the 77 is going to be in front of all these guys. Oh, he just got. Oh, he cut across Harvick. There he goes.
Oh, we got one car already.
Justin Haley tried to clear Kevin Harvick and got run over. He saved it somehow. He saved it. Cole Custer got checked up because of it.
Alex Bowman has taken off.
Okay, the neon looks pretty cool. Look how loose they are in the corner. I've never seen this before so frequently. Blaney going for the lead. Blaney to the lead off of 2.
Blaney is a guy that has been so strong here, Mike, at Bristol. Even a month and a half ago here, he was...
Justin Haley is so slow.
Matt Kenseth.
Battling his teammate Kurt Busch on the inside.
Matt Kenseth in the top 5, going for 4th.
Stage is 55 laps. It's the longest stage of the night, Matt.
Keselowski won here in May, but he took me the first 2/3. It's going to be old Bristol running on the bottom, but he thinks he can...
Man, I want to run Bristol in NASCAR heat right now.
He just has to be patient to survive to see it.
Patience in the All-Star race? Do those things exist? They might actually exist, Mike, in this 55.
Boy, Blaney's got a
race, but
fucking
it's gonna
rocket
all
ship.
go out the window once we get past
Kansas'
this
car
stage.
looks pretty nice, too. He's the only guy running the top right now, though. He just can't get down on the bottom. There's nowhere to get down.
And Keselowski to the inside on Kenseth.
Oh, there's some history there, Kenseth and Keselowski.
I think Kenseth can hang tight in that outside lane for a few laps, but now the track is...
I wish Chase would just go ahead and take his stupid ass out.
In the open, I think you're going to have to see... You're going to start to see these guys...
Harvick going for 2nd.
Here's a move. Kevin Harvick, another guy having a phenomenal 2020 year, going by Alex Bowman.
Second place there.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Spinner up and into the wall.
Kurt Busch got spun. Don't hit anything. He's good. He didn't hit anything.
He was lucky coming down the track.
Oh,
Nobody took
caution's
him
out.
off his number 1.
Don't know who touched him and spun him.
In fourth position at the time of that incident.
He was in the top 5.
Caution at lap 9. And we will see at the end of this caution period the first application in the All-Star race of the choose rule, whereby not only the race leader...
That damage on the lifter won't hurt Kurt at all. It's all bumper damage, so he's good. What happened here? Did he just get loose? Oh, Brad Keselowski spun him.
From Brad Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski just spun him out.
Does a nice job lighting up the rear tires. Almost kept it out of the wall.
Yeah.
He did make some contact. Woo.
Yeah, Brad just spun Kurt Busch out. Huh?
Doesn't appear to have much damage.
There's a great view of it, yeah.
Aerial view from our Goodyear coverage.
Unless Kurt just checked up more for the corner than Brad thought he was gonna, that could have happened. I don't mean to throw Brad under the bus.
Other than Brad Keselowski trying to make a move.
Oh, I go back to what Brad said last week. Don't come down on me in the corner, because I'm there.
And it might have very well been just that. Could have been that Kurt Busch was just trying to get every inch that he possibly could, get down in front of Brad Keselowski.
Keep that in mind for later.
Before they made contact. Yeah,
That's all I'm going to say.
Light stays on. Well, the lights
That damage
are
is
on,
fine.
and keep
But
trying
the
to look.
light
It looks like
stays
that
on.
there's no problem with the left rear tire rubbing. So
No, not this
it
early.
It is a short track. It is Bristol. A little wrinkle
That's
sheet
fine.
metal. It doesn't
All you need
like
for
it.
aero at Bristol's the right
When he
side.
backs into the wall, that spoiler goes up in the air. He'll be fine.
No, that could
Boyer's
help.
19th, the Benedetto is 13th.
The pit road was open, no takers. Ryan Blaney is your leader after Alex Bowman led the first 2 laps.
Justin Haley was it was like an anchor. Was dropped out the back of his car. Blaney. Harvick's going to be really stout, but I think Blaney's going to be better here. Guess we'll find out. I guess for right now, the bottom lane's dominant, so most guys are going to pick the bottom. What's interesting, though, is if everybody picks the bottom in front of you and you pick the top, you just get to pull right the fuck up in front of them. That's just weird to me. I didn't know that was going to be part of it, but I guess that's the only way the choose rule can work. Kurt Busch is the only car that pitted, obviously. They got to buff out, like, left rear. He's good. Making sure the spoiler's in place. You want that spoiler as low as possible. So, yeah, I'm digging the neon.
Pretty cool.
I just wish it was
they could
around the
make it
whole
work
car.
for rain.
Yeah, still pretty damn cool regardless. Even the ones that don't match, it's still cool.
Yeah, like blue under that car.
Yeah.
That
Bowman's coincidentally, Bowman's neon actually matches his car. Kyle Busch's is okay. Harvick's is way off. But I like his paint scheme in general. Ryan Newman has the ugliest matching neon. He's got the blue Ford neon under his orange-ass Oscar Mayer Wiener car.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, well, never mind. Chase's neon's ugly.
Getting worse as it goes.
Yeah, they're showing all the wrong paint schemes. Jimmy, it just looks like his car's on fire on the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, there's a fire under the 48. No, it's just the neon. Kansas car's fine. That looks neat. Neat deal. Neat races. Caution's taking way too long for a single car spin.
Truex is good.
Yeah, Truex's is perfect. Why was that not the one to go? We had a one-car spin and only one guy pitted, and everybody's on the lead lap. We don't need to ride around under caution this long. They've all committed to their lanes. Blaney picked the top. Bowman picked the bottom. Brad's on the bottom in third. Harvick's fourth on the outside. Then you got Chase and Logano behind them. And there's going to be 41 to go in the first stage. Caution still took way too long.
Ready for the restart next time.
DW is right. DW had a point.
And Brad Keselowski getting into the back of Kurt Busch.
See, he takes a look to the inside. Boy, he was barely there at all.
Bulldozer Brad is back. He did not
Blaney
lift.
on the outside for the restart with Bowman inside, Keselowski and Harvick.
Oh, that outside
Elliott, Logano, Kenseth and Kyle Busch.
God, look at the launch Blaney gets on these starts. I think the outside line takes off so much better. You shoot out of a cannon when you're the leader. You got to pick the outside. Pick the outside, and then by one, if you need to get down, you can probably get down. Chase Elliott just moved Brad Keselowski out of the way.
By Chase Elliott.
Brad let it go. Yeah, Brad loose off the four. Really loose. That's a great camera shot there for the neon. They had the front bumper cam on Newman. Yeah. Yeah, the cars look great. Even the ones that don't match. They're fucking neon. Oh! De Benedetto hit the wall, but no caution.
Pretty heavy damage to the right front.
He was 15th and might have got into the back of William Byron and
Ooh.
picking up there. The car went up the racetrack.
Here goes Denny Hamlin to the inside of Matt Kenseth trying to make a move.
Matt Kenseth getting moved by Denny Hamlin. Not hit, just moved.
Just a nice little tap.
That was smooth. Let's go back to
Kenseth's fading big time.
Which did not bring out a caution. The 24 just ahead of the 21.
21 sent it in. Oh, man, I've seen that happen a lot. DiBenedetto sent it in, but he wasn't even to Byron's left rear and backed off and got tight and went up into the wall. Self-inflicted mistake. Harvick's catching Blaney. I regret to inform you.
20 down, 35 to go. Caution laps do count in these first 3 of 4 stages, not in the final stage.
I'll be really curious to see what happens in these
Bowman's third, Logano's fourth, and Chase Elliott's fifth.
Kevin Harvick coming up on our leader. Are you going to make somebody angry in stage 1? Are you going to save that for later so you don't get any payback?
Battle for 10th place. That amber light on the back of the 48 shows that's a Chevy for Jimmy Johnson. The red light is a Toyota for Kyle Busch. I was a skeptic, but you know, I kind of like it. The blue lights are forwards. Pretty easy.
Hey, we won over the old timers. Because you can't deny that it's cool.
Larry McReynolds' car. I'd like to see it all the way to the front.
The lights for the mullet.
Disco Larry next year.
What the fuck was that, Jeff Gordon? Jeff Gordon sounded like the Pillsbury Doughboy there. He went,
How fast is this race car? I'm telling you, those laps that he made in that open, he was the first winner, the first stage. They were
Almirola's neon is, oh wait, no, he was in the open. Never mind. The open cars don't have it. Almost did a Marty Reed there. The open cars don't have neon, and it was fucking with me. Because I was expecting somebody's neon to cut off.
Talk about history.
Move, Joey.
These two guys, the last time they were here at Bristol going for the win, Chase Elliott slide jobs up into Joey Logano, takes both of them out. Now Chase Elliott on the rear bumper of Joey Logano for 4th position.
Yeah, Jeff, how he got there.
Who? Joey Logano and Chase Elliott, the battle to see whose neon matches the least. Joey, bright yellow car, blue neon. Chase Elliott, toothpaste colored car with amber neon.
Very loose over the transition down into the banking. Then they grab the banking, and then you'll start to lose the front end of the car on the exit.
Chase putting the bumper to Logano, getting him out of the way. Chase Elliott in the 4th.
That was pretty clean, Matt.
Excellent observation, Jeff. That's exactly what Joey Logano says. 2 free out entry, and he has to wait on it, trying to get the car to turn in the center.
Here's Boyer. After winning the fan vote, he is up 5 spots.
It just does not seem to be able. You can see right there how much he's struggling to get back to the throttle as Mark Truex Jr. starts to bear down on him and try to take that position away. Cole Custer behind Mark Truex Jr.
Yeah, Truex's car is perfect for his neon.
But they had inspection problems this morning and had to start tail end. Now Kurt Busch, after
God, the fans in the stands. I feel like if it wasn't for the neon, I would feel like I'm watching a race from like last year because the stands have so many people in them. So Kurt Busch's car's not handling good after that little bit of damage. He's got 21 to go till the end of this stage, and he's 12 seconds behind. He's going to go a lap down. He'll get the free pass, unless, well, DiBenedetto's slow too.
I don't think he's loving his race car right now. He's been holding
20 to go in stage 1.
Now Eric Jones putting the pressure to the inside of Brad Keselowski. Brad trying to find something up top. Gets a nice run off the corner.
Denny Hamlin is 12th right now. Surprised that Hamlin's not running better. Hamlin and Truex, I expected to be really strong here, especially Hamlin. Harvick and Blaney have 3 seconds on Chase Elliott,
Well,
but the night is young.
and
That setup for Kansas in Heat 5 is so fast around the top. It's crazy. Early in the run, I can run the top when everybody's together and my car's tight. Get up there and just fucking go. I've never had a car do that in that game.
Kyle Busch, the defending series champ, to 9th place.
The problem, Mike, with running that high groove is if you get a little too high.
What kind of year is Kyle Busch having?
And I think that's exactly what just happened to the two-car.
Then Brad was smoking the tires to stay out of the wall. Brad almost wiped out, and he was smoking the tires to avoid it. Kyle Busch off the corner. Kyle Busch in a four-wheel slide coming off a fourth. It's a good thing nobody was next to him.
No other racing divisions here this week. When they drop the green
Logano's struggling, but Logano's doing a great job of getting in the way. He's still 5th. Elliott's cut half a second down on Harvick and Blaney. Yeah, Jones just passed Logano for 5th. Jones is really good at Bristol. Almirola's been good everywhere this year. Yeah, they got all 4 cars in the All-Star race.
He led 60 laps in the spring race here before spinning out in 2nd place and getting clobbered and knocked out of the race. Let's have a look at your Xfinity fastest laps tonight.
Chase Elliott's run the fastest lap of anyone so far, and he's cutting into their lead, but he's still 2.5 back with 11 to go in the stage.
0.6 seconds.
But good, the car I picked is the fastest car on the track.
Since the restart.
He's cutting it fast, too.
Yeah. Chase's car looked a little unstable getting into the corner that last time. Blaney's trying to lap Kurt Busch with 10 to go here. Kurt's got to fight hard. How is Justin Haley ahead of Kurt Busch?
I think he's fighting that race car, Mike. He's fighting clearly more damage and upsetting the
Kurt just needs to commit to the top and hope he can get a decent run off the God, Blaney powered by him on the bottom. Well, now you just got to hope Blaney doesn't lap anybody else. But Blaney is so fast, he's going to lap him. Chase Elliott's coming. He cut another half second off the lead. It was 2.5. Now it's down to 2. Now it's under 2. Harvick's a half a second behind Blaney.
Going on here. 7th of Logano, 8th with Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and 9th.
Just remember, Dale, about 8 laps ago, Logano and Elliott now they're just 7 seconds different.
Yeah, Chase Elliott's put about 7 seconds on him and Logano since they raced together earlier.
Yeah, I thought, Larry, maybe it had something to do with him catching the one car of Kurt Busch, but Kurt moved completely out of it.
Benedetto's last car on the lead lap, 19th out of 20.
2 front cars going away a little bit, especially on Blaney.
8th place battle here, Keselowski.
Brad and Kyle, have they ever had a run in at Bristol? Yes.
6 to go in this stage. Will they come to pit road?
I believe they will, Mike. I think what I'm
after 55 laps, probably, yeah.
Stopwatch, I definitely think you will come at the end of this stage. I think where the real question comes if you think about pitting any more the rest of this race.
If I'm not running top 5, yes. If I'm 6th or worse, I'm pitting every caution almost. Harvick's caught Blaney. 4 to go in the stage.
The only driver in top 5 older than
you wouldn't know it. The way he's been driving the season he's having, man, that guy is just driving as if he's as young as he's ever been out there. He's had an incredible start to this season.
I don't like how high the 4 is on the side of Harvick's door.
Within a second of the leader.
Chase Elliott is there. 2 to go on the stage. Blaney, Harvick, Elliott. The Benedetto's getting all up in the way, trying to stay on the lead lap. 1 to go. If he can just hold on, Kurt Busch will get the free pass. I think Blaney's being nice to the Benedetto here. He's going to do just enough to stay in front of Harvick. There you go. The stage 1's over. Kurt Busch will get the free pass. And the Benedetto stays on the lead lap. That's good. winning a stage in the All-Star race is like pointless. Do what?
Is it like winning pole and qualifying?
Yeah. Nah, even worse, because when you win the pole, you get an award.
Oh.
But in the All-Star, and in a regular race, you get points. But in this, like, oh, I was first at lap 55. Yay me. If we had to keep one, smaller door numbers or underglow. I'm voting for underglow. David Landis posted a poll. Underglow. Dale Jr. is the opposite. He says I think the number position has a future. The lights don't. Junior, you're way off on this. My God, Dale Jr. was wrong for the first time in his life. We need underglow all the way around somehow. Or at least up to the sides. Like under the side skirts, they could maybe do something. Cue the boomer. I need to change it. I don't like it. It's dumb. Feel the glow.
Shitty part is it's going to be hard to tell before.
Here's a candid photo of it in person. That's pretty neat.
I like that you could see it.
Yeah. Some dumb dude. Oh, they run with lights. You won't be able to see it no way. I'm like, do you fuckers not know that there's no light under the car? Therefore, you will be able to see the light, even though everything else is lit up around it. You can't reason with these retards, man. Jeff Gluck, Ryan Blaney wins stage 1. Doesn't get anything. Just a break.
Stage 1. Brad Keselowski gets into Kurt Busch, who gets into the wall, makes repairs, goes a lap down. He'll get that lap back.
Ooh, Boyer put the bump and run on Hamlin. That was pretty heavy-duty bump and run right there. We didn't see that when it happened.
He leads them on to pit road. Regan.
Logan Harvick just finishing up his stop on the backstretch pit road. His race car was too loose. The back of it was sliding out. He was not overly happy with that race car. A small adjustment to help that. Matt?
Ryan Blaney, he said his car was too free on entry. He almost made the car too tight, maybe slightly abusing that right front on corner exit, and air pressure adjusted to help with stability. Meanwhile, the 9 of Chase Elliott, he has to put a lot of wheel into it, a little bit tight. Meanwhile, his teammate, the 88 Alex Bowman, his car polar opposite on the free side.
And the Ram race off pit road as Harvick and Elliott gaining 2 spots.
Chase is the fastest car on the track, and he just gained 1 spot on pit road. He's second. Harvick got the lead in the pits.
Let's style up our stage winner.
Absolutely. Hey, Ryan Blaney.
Congratulations, Blaney. You didn't win anything.
Well, congrats
He's
on the
focused.
stage win, man. You got to be happy that the All-Star race is here in Bristol. It's been a great track for you. You led a lot of laps here earlier in the year.
Remember that time he was dominating and leading the race and got wrecked by a lap down Trevor Bayne?
Got to be feeling really good. What's it going to take?
I do, because I yelled.
A lap down who?
Exactly.
All right, man. Staying cool. Things are going to ramp up. We look forward to
The number placement makes the cars look longer. It's weird.
Loose was the word for stage 1.
I'm not opposed to it, but I don't give a. It's not something I'm like, ooh, they got to do that, you know.
I like that they tried something different.
Yeah. That was the thing with me. I'm like, look, if you don't fucking like it, it's a one-time thing.
I just
Like,
hope they don't do that the same thing.
or here's an idea: just give the teams the option, run the number wherever the fuck you want. As long as you got the roof number is the most important thing. That's for the spotters and for race control and shit like that. Just have a roof number. You can put the other number anywhere you want. To tell you the thing I don't like, though, I saw renders where they put the number on the quarter panel. Fuck that. Keep it on the side. Either move it forward or move it back a little bit. Either way, I don't care. I just saw Chris Buescher tweeting during a race, and I was like, how's he tweeting during... Oh, yeah, he's not in it. Poor Buescher. He was in it that one time after he won Pocono. Kyle Busch's and Cole Custer's neon has cut off. I knew that was going to happen to somebody.
Feels weird to be watching racing on Wednesday night.
Ever since we've been back, anytime they've done this, I've loved it. Because remember, we had a Charlotte race on Wednesday night, Darlington race. Now we got this. We had Martinsville on a Wednesday night, which was great. I'm all for it. But it can only be at racetracks that are within driving distance of Charlotte. So you have like Bristol, Martinsville, Darlington, Atlanta, maybe Talladega you could do in the middle of the week. Richmond, maybe. It's further north, though, than Martinsville. Martinsville, me and you could go to, like, tonight. But Richmond's further away. Richmond's up towards Washington, so... I only know it's farther away because all those times I rode the train to New York City when we got to Richmond, it's like, oh, we're only halfway. We're back. 35 laps in this one. A couple of guys looked like they were doing that in the Open. Stenhouse especially.
Here at Bristol, all those blue ovals have the blue lights beneath the tail.
Okay, Kyle Busch's neon is back on. Or at least it's dim.
Steal it.
Steal it. Steal it by those other guys knocking one another out of the way.
Harvick picked the ball. Yeah, what am I thinking? You get to pick now. Yes, Chase picked the outside.
Puts Blaney on the bottom. Chase Elliott outside. Bowman inside.
Harvick the leader, outside. Blaney on the bottom. Logano on the bottom. Chase on the outside. That's the most interesting part about this rule. A choose rule is going to make Talladega and Daytona very interesting if they stick with it. And I think they should stick with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chase through to second. Oh, Newman's around. Whoa, Newman and Kyle Busch just got together. Dude, when they cut away, I thought Newman was about to T-bone Kyle Busch. I don't know how he didn't. Caution's out.
Lap 57.
Now, what I was going to say, Mike, is we saw Kevin Harvick. He was in second position behind Ryan Blaney on one of the restarts. He chose that outside lane in fourth and got to second. That time,
Newman
lost second place.
must have got into the side of somebody.
Ryan Newman in the orange 6-4.
Oh, no. Logano checked up. This started in 3. Or did it? Oh, Newman didn't. Kyle Busch didn't touch Newman. Newman just got loose running the bottom off of 4. Yeah, single car spin, and he just bumped the inside wall. Just a bump on the inside wall. He's fine.
All right, let's watch and listen.
Nobody touched him. I thought Kyle was gone, dude, because I did see that when he went around. I went, uh-oh.
Our Coca-Cola onboard camera for Newman. So the damage there to the left front.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
And Jeff, it's not that Kyle Busch turned him around. It's when Newman gets loose, he loses that forward motion, and Kyle's hard on the gas.
Oh yeah, no.
Gonna get right into it.
I mean, that's short track racing right there. You're gonna be in close quarters. Cars are gonna be.
Jeff Gordon talking like he's Joey Logano.
Right behind you.
Starting to sound like Anakin in Episode 3. It's outrageous. It's unfair.
You got the traction compound, that inside lane to deal with. And it really can be your best friend at times and your worst enemy at others.
He would try. Newman would try.
The grip just wasn't quite there for Ryan Newman, and it stepped out on him.
So at 58 complete, let's take a look at our McDonald's driver profile, which tonight is Matt Kenseth. It's his 19th All-Star race. He won it in 2004.
I was watching that night.
Record for top 10 finishes.
Boy, I feel old.
Top 10 finishes with 9. Runner-up at Indianapolis.
Hey guys, Ryan Newman is wrecking loose because he was loose and he just wrecked.
Always been one of those those drivers where he's so solid. You never count him out. He's so good and technical with the car, getting the balance right. And
Brett Moffitt hates the underglow. Well, Moffitt, I love you, but you're wrong.
And he's one of those drivers that just gets better and better and better throughout the race. That's why
Moffitt's one of my favorite drivers.
Regan?
Guys, we talk about that choose cone decision that these drivers are going to have to make.
Harvick and Elliott picked the outside. Blaney and Bowman picked the bottom. And Logano, too. At each racetrack, it'll feel different because Bristol's so small. I see how it would sneak up on you.
If you start making your choose at the start-finish line, you'll be fine. And you won't hit that.
I'm looking forward to seeing Daytona with this. Daytona or Talladega with a choose rule.
Now earlier, Kevin Harvick was second, but elected to start.
3 wide restarts for Talladega and Daytona. That's the only place that would work. It would be fair.
Chase Elliott has now done that twice, elected the high side, and we'll watch how Chase fires
bold.
The 4th position here.
Yeah, so he was in second. He passed Blaney, got to second, but he's going to choose the outside lane, which actually puts him in the.
Every time I see that Busch Beer Apple Ale, I think of Red's Apple Ale because Brad used to drive those cool paint schemes. Yeah, but second in line. Great restart for Chase and Harvick. They both launched. Blaney's really fast on the bottom. Good grief, Blaney. What speed. Harvick got loose off of 2, and Blaney and Elliott have both run up on him. Elliott to the lead around the outside of Harvick. God, Harvick's bad loose. Harvick is slow. Now he's up to speed, but Elliott smoked him on the outside.
Keselowski firing up to the outside. Outside of Alex Bowman.
It's a good long shot.
Yeah.
Short way around his fastest mid-corner.
I think the top lane is good for about a lap and a half.
Keselowski and Bowman racing hard for 4th. Brad not giving an inch tonight. Jimmy Johnson wishes Brad would get anywhere near him and make a dumb move. Even though it was Jimmy's fault what happened.
Takes it long into the corner.
I think it's funny is the Hendrick car.
Hey, Michael McDowell, look, they're racing hard, not crashing each other head on to the wall. Yet. Yet.
But then the exit usually pays off.
Bowman cleared Keselowski. Oh, Keselowski getting him loose.
Bowman gets loose in front of Keselowski.
Elliott, Harvick, and Blaney are in their own zip code right now.
He's able to hold on to 4th spot. With Keselowski 5th, and you're riding with Logano 6th. A couple of Joe Gibbs Toyota teammates battling. But down in 8th place.
Denny Hamlin is one of those drivers. I expect him to be a factor in this race. Let's see what happens between he and teammates.
Damn, Hamlin put the bumper to Kyle Busch about a lap ago.
Kyle started to come down and realize.
Those two have a history in the All-Star.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
We need Darrell to shout, he put him in the wall.
Now up to, now at 9th place. And that is right where he lined up on the restart.
I'm only talking about the top 5 because it's the All-Star race. It's Elliott, Harvick, Blaney, Bowman, and Keselowski.
Found his momentum now. It took that car a while to fire.
Took Harvick's car about a lap and a half to 2 laps to like get stable.
Similar with Blaney took off in the early stage, and Harvick took some laps before he could run him down. We see this with Kevin Harvick now. He'll be in the leader. He had a problem firing off.
He's the man.
His car is very good on the long runs.
Yeah, Jeff, we talked to Chase in the pre-race show earlier today, and he said that was his concern. He was so good.
20 to go in the stage. Make that 19 to go in the stage.
He won the first 2 stages, but he said my car was not good on short runs. He said, and we think we've improved that with some changes we've made.
Well, it's going to need to be good on a short run. The most you're going to run at the end's 15 laps.
You're going to want to be good on short runs. So Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers, they're going to have some work to do if they're going to get this $1 million here tonight.
This stage is 35 laps. So is stage 3, the final stage, just 15 laps. So no long-run strategy needed. Cole Custer.
I like how on the ticker we can see every car in the field. There's just 20.
Yeah, those moves that he made in the closing laps are just phenomenal. I can watch him over and over.
And there's only one turd car in the whole race, the 77 car. Everybody else is good.
Kentucky, and
He was high side and 3 and 4 wide.
yep, whatever it took.
Eric Jones, after that, serving that penalty on pit roads.
Look at the big patch from the open on the right front of William Byron's
Jones
car.
likes this racetrack, fast race car.
Jones' crew was over the wall too soon on the pit stop. That put him to the back on the restart.
It's from when Michael McDowell came across his front end.
But they were already at the back. Everybody's still on the lead lap, all 20 cars. 14 to go in stage 2.
If you want to know what loose looks like, just watch the 24 car of William Byron. That last time off the turn 4, I think it was. Man, that car was sideways. And a lot of that, too, Mike, is the product of where that traction compound ends. It has a lot of grip when it takes the rubber, but as you come off of that section, now you go...
You guys remember a couple years ago at Kentucky when they first tried the traction compound, they sprayed like that much of it around the bottom, like you couldn't even run your 4 tires on it, and all the drivers were like, that doesn't fucking help. And at the time at Kentucky, they were running the bottom anyway. And the track people said, we know what we're doing. By the way, the race sucked, in case you were wondering. Because it was Kentucky. We know what we're doing. The drivers were like, put it where we don't run. Yeah. 10 to go on the stage. Chase Elliott and Harvick. Harvick's half a second off of Elliott.
Both ends of these racetracks couldn't be more different. 3 and 4 more sweeping. The car
the old Brister conveyor belt's running.
Turns 1 and 2, car gets really loose getting in, but then tightens up through the center and then loose.
And we get another race here in the playoffs. Yay! A not race during the playoffs means I can watch it during NFL season and not pay attention to football. Yeah, it's true. NFL has backup plans that they have to delay it. They said they'll run football into March if they have to.
2 miles per hour faster through the middle of the corner.
Right now, every team this year that plays each other has the same, like there's a bunch of teams this year early in the season that later in the year have the same bye week. So if their game gets cut week 1 and week 2, they can move them to their original bye weeks. So that was built into the NFL schedule. I knew Boyer would be fine if he got in the race. Logano's really struggling. Logano's been struggling lately in general. Logano ain't been right since they left Bristol earlier this year. Tony Stewart is 2nd, 6th, 9th, and 16th. That's where his cars are running anyway.
Able to work different sections of the racetrack. Watch this run. He gets off the corner. That gives him options. That gave him an option to go and look to the inside.
Tony Stewart's probably at home right now getting ready to have a shave and a shit and go to bed after the race. I don't know.
In the battle for the championship,
Logano falling back again. Hamlin just passed him for 7th. Dale Earnhardt didn't make the race. The 3 car didn't make the race.
Just 2 laps to go in stage 2. This goes by fast. Chase Elliott had only led 2.
1 to go on the stage, and Bill Elliott's driving away. Bill Elliott's got a 1.2 second lead. Should we call Harvick Dale Earnhardt since he was like Earnhardt's replacement originally? Harvick's 2nd. So Chase Elliott's the leader at the end of stage 2, followed by Harvick and Blaney. And then everybody else. It's a 3-car race right now. Elliott, Harvick, and Blaney are so much faster than everybody. But it's still pretty fun. Who's going to pit win and who's going to stay out win? Because you know the guys in the back are going to do something weird. Yeah, and cautions, because caution laps in the last 15 don't count. And we have overtimes if need be. Smoke them if you got them. I got my... I'm not going to make that joke. I just thought of a horrible joke, but I'm not going to make it. Okay, Jeff, we were joking about J.D. McDuffie the other day, and we're going to hell for it, so I'm going to go ahead and make this joke. If you watch me play GTA, you can see I got my pilot's license at the Allison School of Flying. I'm going to hell. Yeah, that's where I got my pilot's license. Fuck me, I deserve to die for making that joke. My dad made that joke once, and I got... My dad's not the kind of guy to joke about that shit, but he was watching me play video games, and he came in while I was playing GTA, and I was in a helicopter, and I was bobbing back and forth, and my fucking dad looks at me, and he goes, "You fly worse than Davey Allison." I was like, Jesus Christ, Dad. We're going to hell. It's okay, guys. It's been more... Has it? Yeah, it's been more than... what's the rule on South Park? It was like 27 and a half years or something. It's not quite been 27 and a half years, but we're right at it. Or has it? It's been like almost 27 years exactly, so... I'm going to hell. You guys can tell me to fuck off right now if you want. Bernard Pollard's a new fan, but he's right. Chase Elliott is freaking dominating. Beast of a driver. Yes, he is.
Nothing makes summer taste better than a nice cold Coca-Cola paired with your favorite food and favorite people. So whether you're tailgating at home or making your favorite race day meal, pair your favorite food with Coca-Cola and enjoy together. Coca-Cola, together, tastes better. There's a Coke. Coca-Cola family of drivers and how they're faring. Everybody on the lead lap. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Ryan Newman, and Austin Dillon, Suarez, and Wallace were in the open.
You heard me mention J.D. McDuffie earlier tonight, and you had to keep your mouth shut.
It's tough to pit at the end of that third stage. You're asking 85 laps out of your tires.
I'd pit here.
So, Larry, if you do, that's 50 laps you've got to run, right? 2 segments, 30.
I don't know. See, that's the dilemma. Do you want to start in the faster lane but potentially give up a little bit of track position? Ryan Blaney stayed out. Kurt Busch stayed out. I'd have to pit right here. I might consider staying out at the end of this stage, though. But I'd have to pit right now. Ryan Blaney's fucked if he doesn't pit at the end of the stage and bring a bunch of guys with him. So I have no idea how this is going to play out, but I like pitting right here.
He says his car is too tight all the way through the center of the corner and tight on exit. He has to wait. He's hoping that second group comes in. If it does, there'll be a rocket. Meanwhile, Logano, they have fixed the security on entry. Now it's just way too tight through the center. And then further up pit road, Bowman, he's been free on entry with his teammate, the 9, the Chase Elliott. His car much better. He likes the way.
Brad Keselowski, 2 tires first off pit road. Chase Elliott, 4 tires the second to come off.
Brad's about to trash.
Well, remember, Blaney's going to be the leader.
Picks up 13 positions with a 2-tire change. Ryan Blaney stayed out.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaney stayed out?
Yeah, Blaney stayed out. Now he pretty much has to pit at the end of this stage. Oh, it was an accident that they stayed out. Ooh, boy. He better hope when he pits at the end of the stage he brings people with him. He needs this stage to go green all 35 laps to get as much wear on guys' tires as possible. Some guys will pit with him at the end of this stage, though.
The points race that you'd want this all-star race to stay in Charlotte, but man, as good as you just looked in that stage 2, got to be pretty excited about the night ahead.
Well, long ways to go. Unfortunately, that one don't make nothing. We'll see.
I hear you, man. Stay focused on the prize. Good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate y'all.
$1.1 million to win the All-Star race. Second place, $257,000. Not bad.
Well, that's like $800,000 difference.
But is it worth trashing your car to not finish first?
I gotta get somebody to help me figure out mods, and then I'll want to buy GTA, because the only reason I want GTA on PC is to fuck around with the mods.
Get GTA RP. My brother watches the RP do that. That's like the only GTA that he's right now.
GTA 5, if you look at GTA 5, the game, as it was when it came out, and how the single player still is. Fucking awesome game. But it's been dead for 7 years because they haven't added shit to it. They just worry about the stupid ass online. And then it's like, oh, GTA 5's coming to PlayStation 5. Who gives a fuck? Especially now, I got this. What the fuck do I need this?
System did it come out on?
PS3 and Xbox 360. And when it came out on PS4, I was like, oh, neat, cool, it's coming to PS4. And I could move my character from the online on PS3 to PS4. And that's what I did. And now it's, oh, it's coming out again. I'm like, dude, now I got a PC, which makes it even extra fucking pointless. I'll just get it for fucking PC.
Because I remember the get on PS3, make a hacked account, and transfer it to PS4.
When it comes out, what they might do, and they did this when, you know, when the PS4 version came out, and then when the PC version came out, they did it again, being able to transfer your characters. You can't do that right now, but they brought it back one other time, was when the PC version came out. So I'm hoping that when the PS5 version comes out, they say, good news, you get another transfer, because I'm going to move my shit to PC. Because I'm like almost level 500. I've got like $20 million or something. I don't want to fucking start over on GTA. Starting over on GTA Online now is fucking horrendous. I'm lucky because I played the game day one when it was fair, and you could legitimately be like, hey man, I want to buy that tank. How much is it? Just 1.3 million? I can earn that. Yeah. Now it'd be like 6 million, and they cut the pay on all the fucking jobs and missions and shit.
Here's 12,000.
Oh, but you can make all this money from your nightclub. How much is your nightclub to buy it? Oh, about 4 million. And then you spend 12 hours doing the same tedious 3 or 4 work missions over and over to earn like half of that back. It's fucking drag. Lately, I did get lucky because the game mode Deadline, the Tronbot game mode, never lost at it. I'm so good at that game. I get on there and I just fucking whoop people. They did triple money in Deadline. I played for like, no bullshit, 7 hours. I made like 4 million playing Deadline because I was so good at it. I never lost. And that kind of got me back into GTA a little bit.
Race summary after 2 stages, 90 laps.
But why would I ever want to start over on GTA?
4 different leaders, 16
Oh, wow.
changes, and everybody be on the lead lap.
Sorry, Mike, didn't mean to interrupt you. But,
I like that everybody's on the lead lap, even Justin Haley.
Ryan Blaney take the outside on the choose, but Brad Keselowski, his teammate, chose that outside.
Blaney on the outside, Elliott on the inside, DiBenedetto on the inside.
Jeff, the only strategy, of course, Blaney and the 12 stayed out.
35 laps on this one, too.
They hit it, but did left side tires only. That's how he got that track position.
So Blaney was the only driver not to pit at the end of stage 2. We have 35 laps in stage 3, and then 15 green flag laps to settle it.
Blaney's kind of a sitting duck right here. I feel for you, Blaney. I see why Chase picked the bottom, because he's not going to get stuck behind. He knows he's going to be faster than Blaney. They just picked the bottom to be on the front row.
So here they come to the Geico restart zone.
Blaney will get a good launch here, because the leader gets a great launch from the outside. Oh, Elliott sliding up in front of Harvick to get in the third. Blaney still got the lead for now, but in a few laps, he ain't going to have it, I don't think. And Brad's on 2 tires, remember that. Brad picked 2. No, Harvick's good. So you got old tires, 2 tires, and 4 there. I feel like over the course of this, Elliott's going to smoke both of these guys. Oh, Brad's loose. Ooh. Now Elliott's loose. God, he's dooring Keselowski. And here's Harvick, 3 wide. Harvick, Elliott in the middle, Brad on the outside. Bill, this is great for Blaney. Ooh. Elliott loose off of 4. Brad keeps second. Harvick's through to third under Elliott. Yep. Look how farther Chase drove it into the corner than Harvick there. From the outside and held it, too. And clears Harvick off of 4. 30 to go on the stage. Now that's talent. They were like that and they didn't wreck. barely touched each other.
Going up the racetrack. Did he get a little help from Denny Hamlin?
No, this is the third. There's 4 stages. We're in stage 3. The final stage will be after this. It'll be 15 laps where only green flag laps count. Right now we're in a 35 lap stage. This is setting up for the last stage though, so this is important to be close to the front. Because I think everybody except Blaney is going to stay out here at the end of this. Although Blaney might stay out. But that's asking a lot of tires. I would be surprised if he goes the next 20 laps holding the lead over Keselowski and Elliott. We'll see.
With 42 laps to go, there's no holding back.
Now you get to him if you
next to last stage of the race. Can't hold anything back now. And Brad's caught Blaney for the lead. Remember, Brad's on 2 tires. And Chase is coming on 4 fresh ones. So, and there's 25 to go in this stage. Yeah.
Well, we've been looking for tonight's tied clean pass, but a clean pass at Bristol, well, that is a little hard to find. Well, we'll settle for just a little bump and run here. Denny Hamlin on...
Denny Hamlin's using the bumper a lot.
What do you mean? That, not only was that clean, that was textbook.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, that's Bristol.
It's Bristol, baby.
Like he says stuff like that now. He's up in the TV booth.
How beat up his car is. We got a 4-car battle for the lead right now. That's what happens when you pick different tire strategies. And Mike Joy just said they're having a foursome. That sounds kind of dirty for national television, but whatever. It is later at night than normal. It's almost 10 o'clock. God. Gotta plug my computer.
Thank God Joey's not up there involved.
Joey would be insisting on taking it up the ass. Hey, Elliott through to second around Keselowski. He may or may not have nudged him. It was hard to tell. Yeah. If Blaney holds this lead for 20 laps, he's Superman. But it ain't going to matter. He's going to have to pit before that last stage. I can't show you the race. I can't legally show you the race, and I don't have a way to show the race. So I'm sorry. My YouTube channel's had enough copyright claims on it, and I can't really show the race. I just have the audio turned up in the background when they're not in commercial. That's the best I can do. I wish I could show you the race.
Oh, yeah. Chase is way back.
Yep. So this is good because Chase will have the lead going into the last 15.
And he'll have Blaney and Brad still in front of Harvick.
I think Blaney and Brad will both pit. They almost have to. Elliott can take his time here with Blaney. Ryan Newman's going to do something to try to steal it.
He's going to pit like.
And Elliott is under Blaney. Ugh, it's hard to make that pass on the bottom. I never thought I'd say that about Bristol. I've been watching 25 years. I know Bristol's been this way since like late 2007, but it's still weird to me that, can't make the pass on the bottom at Bristol. Wow, Blaney's fighting hard, though. He's carrying good runs off the corner, but Chase got him that time. Chase can get back in the gas way faster, and Blaney just bounced off the wall off of 4. You have them fresh tires, you get back on the gas way sooner. Oh boy, Chase is getting my hopes up that he's going to do me right and win the race after I said he would. Hamlin just passed Logano for 6th. Good. Keep Logano further back. Logano's a fucking speed bump. His car might fire off okay, but by the end of these segments, he's just been an anchor. Chase has the fastest car and the freshest tires.
I was running good now.
Yeah, suddenly Kyle Busch has come to life. He's 5th. Yeah, Harvick just got passed by Kyle. Wow. Now Chase is leading. Chase got the lead. And he's fucking gone, too. 11 more laps to the next caution, and then it's the last 15. Kyle Busch is 4th now. Harvick's back to 5th. Hamlin 6th. I think Blaney and Keselowski are going to pit at the end of the segment.
Just like that. 10 to go.
10 to go in this segment. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys can't watch the race. I'm sorry I can't show it to you.
Joe Gibbs races looking pretty good right now. Kyle Busch is almost kind of lit on fire here in the last few laps.
Kyle Busch's car has really come to life. At least it doesn't count. See, if Chase wins and Blaney wins, get hot. If Kyle wins, well, at least it didn't count. Yep, Kyle's coming. He's working on Keselowski for 3rd right now. Blaney's still 2nd on them old-ass tires.
$1 million. That's right.
I think after the 600, there's no way Chase pits. After the way the 600 ended, Chase Elliott is not going to pit here. They had to learn that lesson the hard way. I think Brad's going to. Blaney is almost a certainty. Although if Blaney stayed out, that'd be good for Chase. Somebody to get in the way while I drive away. And hopefully not get run over and bring out a caution. So, because 15 laps at Bristol will go by like that. It'll be over before you know it. Yeah. God, Brad's a pain in the ass right now. I'm surprised Kyle Busch ain't got around him. Brad is doing what he does best, getting in the way. I think Blaney and Keselowski will pit, and everybody from Logano on back will pit. But I think Elliott, Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Hamlin and Jones will stay out.
5 to 7, you absolutely have to stay out.
That's what I just said. Everybody up front except Blaney and Brad will stay out. And everybody from 8th on back is going to pit. Why not? You're back there anyway. Nothing really happened to Harvick. For some reason, he's just not going forward. He's settled into 5th. And Keselowski and Kyle Busch have been side by side for about 5 laps. 1 to go in the stage, and then the real race begins.
For Keselowski to maintain, because if they do stay out on track, we're given some valuable.
If they stay out, that's great news for Chase. That's the best thing Chase can hope for. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to remember that they have lane choice now for everybody. So, stay out.
So Kyle's going to be front row inside.
If he picks it.
Well, that's if Blaney and Brad don't pit.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see who's going to pit and who's going to stay out. Like I said, if you're up front, you're staying out. But if you're running back where Logano is, you're going to pit for sure. Oh, damn, that sucks.
I'm going to watch it on the way.
Yeah. Let's say, oh, the race is actually about to start, and unfortunately, he has to go. You comment, well, you can come Sunday if you want. It's Texas.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Just because of Kentucky's finish. But
That's why you don't stop watching.
Probably gonna bring my
Kentucky is why proved to us why you don't turn off races till they're done. See you, dude. So yeah, we're gonna have 15 to go here, and remember, caution laps do not count. And my pick to win is leading right now. And Kyle Busch has suddenly come to life. The Bristol master himself. Mark Martin, I'm going to just post this tweet in the chat from Mark Martin himself, because I think it's a sentiment we can all get behind. I'm going to start, now that I have a computer, guys, I'm going to start posting stuff in the chat more often if I see something that's funny or something that I think is good to share. Ooh, a baseball commercial.
Fox Saturday Baseball returns. Cubs, Brewers, Dodgers, Giants, Yankees, Nets. It's an all-day triple header, July 25th, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app, beginning at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. All right, will this be the final caution of this year's All-Star race? We'll see as pit road opens.
What's that, 5th, 7th, or 8th? They're coming.
Harvick's coming.
I told you. Wow, Harvick pitted. Harvick's the one that surprised me. And Keselowski and Blaney stay out. Wow. Keselowski and Blaney stay out. Chase stays out to keep the lead. Hamlin stays out. Boyer, Jones stays out. It's a mixed bag here. Well, I'll tell you the lineup when they get it. But Harvick pitting is the big surprise. But then again, Harvick's handling was starting to go away there. If this race goes green for the last 15 laps, I like Elliott to win. If there's a rash of cautions, who knows what's going to happen. But Kyle Busch was definitely coming there at the end of that. I don't know if he has anything for Chase or not. Chase has been consistently the fastest car through the whole race.
That caution means that Eric Jones moves up, so does Clint Boyer, Jimmy Johnson.
Jones, Boyer, Johnson, and Ryan Newman stayed out with Elliott, Blaney, and Keselowski. So them guys that stayed out, especially Chase, needs us to go green. Now the chances of this going green to the end are pretty damn low. Especially because all them guys that just pitted have fresh tires and not a lot of time to go anywhere with them. So I don't expect this last 15 to go green. Ideally, yes, because I want Chase Elliott to win, because I picked him to win. Harvick pitting is a swerve I didn't see coming, though. But this is the stage that actually matters. This last 15. Kyle Busch stayed out, obviously. If they get going and it stays green, Chase has a good buffer. I'm just really impressed with what Blaney and Keselowski did, especially Blaney, because he stayed out. Blaney's going to have run 85 laps on the same set of tires by the end. Yeah, you know what's amazing? And this is not a bash on Justin Haley. I love Justin Haley. I just know that 77 car sucks. He's been on the lead lap all night. And his car is significantly slower than the other 20 or 19 cars in the race. Because the 77's the only small-time team that made the race. So the fact that he's on the lead lap, racing against, cars that fast is pretty impressive, especially at Bristol. And he's going to finish on the lead lap because he's on the lead lap. And there's only 15 laps to go, so good for them. They'll get a little payday out of it, which is why you enter this race. I mean, if you win, you get $1 million, but hell, for every race you enter, you're going to get a payday. This race is either going to be over in a flash because it's going to go green for 15 laps, or because caution laps don't count, we're going to be here till 1 in the morning because they're going to have to red flag at 35 tubs. Even though caution laps don't count, so they probably wouldn't have to red flag it. Ooh, it's the Credit One Banks ones to watch. Shocker, Jeff Gordon picked Chase Elliott.
Mike, the only other time that the All-Star race has not been to Charlotte Motor Speedway was at Atlanta Motor Speedway 1996.
1986. He corrected himself.
Bill Elliott. Well, today it's changed again. It's in Bristol, and Chase Elliott's going to get the win today.
Well, Jeff, Brad Keselowski is 0 for 11 in the All-Star race. He's running third. In May, he was running third when the top two took each other out.
Elliott is going to fire off like a cannon on this restart, I guarantee it. 4 in the morning where you're at? Jeez, bro. You're dedicated. Dude, if I lived where you lived, I'd be up watching it too. I'm that dedicated. I'm just lucky to live in the States, in the Southeast.
Boys, who's the best big money race winner in NASCAR this year? Number 11, the winningest number in NASCAR.
Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, first and second on the top. Keselowski on the bottom. Kyle Busch on the top. Hamlin on the bottom. That's how they'll be here. And we're going green next time. Ooh, boy. 15 laps. Not yet.
Hamlin's teammate, 18 Kyle Busch, choosing that outside lane and allowing Denny Hamlin to go all the way to the third position for this restart.
I like his chances.
Okay. We're going green, and Elliott is gone. Chase Elliott just shot. I told you he was going to take off. And it was a great, clean restart. Hamlin 3 wide under Keselowski and Busch into the side of Brad. They save it and keep going. Boy, Kyle Busch is so fast. That didn't slow Kyle down at all. He's going to catch Chase by the end of this if it stays green, I think. Unless Blaney just gives him a lot of trouble. Kyle Busch, door-to-door with Blaney off of 2 for second. Elliott's not getting too far away. He should start trying, though, because Kyle Busch is coming. He just can't get clear of Blaney. Hey, he won a truck race. Actually, he won 2 truck races. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's going to be Elliott versus Busch here, guys. Ooh, Jones loose off of 2. Nowhere to go back there for Harvick. He's not going to be a factor without cautions. We're at 11 laps to go next time by. Bristol goes by fast.
And I thought I'd see a lot more bumping and banging right here in this final 15-lap stage, and no sound over yet.
It's not over yet up front. Kyle Busch is starting to look up to work the outside to get to Chase Elliott. Kyle Busch is getting huge runs off the corner because he's running the middle to the top in the center and just digging coming off. Gave it back there, though. He slid off of 4. 10 laps to go.
Chase Elliott a little bit better corner that time, but look at how much the 18 of Kyle Busch gains down the
9 laps to go.
I can't believe you went all the way back to 1986 for that stat.
I couldn't believe it when I said it. I was at 96. No, actually it was
8 laps to go. Elliott's got about half a second on Kyle Busch. It stays at about a half a second or less.
15, yeah, something like that. You're rubbing off on me, Mike. What can I say? You teach me so much.
Kyle Busch is loose now. I think Chase is starting to pull away. Boy, they need a caution if they want to catch Chase because he's out of here. And Hamlin's got fresher tires than all of them. He's in 4th.
He's one of the 2 fastest cars on the racetrack. Kevin Harvick is the other.
Harvick's the 2nd fastest car on the track, but he's stuck in 6th place. If Harvick and Hamlin get a caution here, they're going to be tough. But they're running out of time. This is going by really fast.
He might create his own caution. That could be one as well, right?
5 laps to go. And Ryan Blaney's finally starting to fade. Them old tires were not going to make it. The lead's stabilized now up front. It's Chase Elliott by half a second. And Kyle's car looks tight, especially in 3. Turn 3, Kyle Busch really tight. 4 laps to go.
I think that's exactly Kyle Busch. Man, these 15 laps go by fast. I'm sure it seems like forever.
Kyle Busch trying to diamond the corner. Running a little lower that time off of 4. 3 laps to go. Wreck now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, there goes Kevin Harvick by Denny Hamlin. Dan Harvick needs a caution.
Man, if Harvick and Hamlin get a caution, there's no way they don't give Chase trouble. 2 laps to go. Kyle Busch closed up by 2/10 that last lap. They're going to make it 1 to go. This is it. Kyle Busch has closed a little bit, but it ain't going to be enough. 1 to go. Nice and smooth here, Chase. Kyle's giving it all he's got. Chase has been digging around the bottom this whole stage. Chase Elliott wins. I told you. Chase Elliott wins, and I picked the winner correctly.
In his 5th start.
Thank you. Do I get $1 million because I picked the winner?
To win NASCAR's All-Star Race. Jeff, you were right. The only
Well, how about
the
that?
All-Star Race has not been at Charlotte Motor Speedway. An Elliott has won it. Chase's dad, Bill, in Atlanta, and now Chase at Bristol.
He drove a phenomenal race, had a great race car prepared by him.
My man, Chase Elliott.
That's his buddy Ryan Blaney to say congratulations.
And listen to the crowd. Nice crowd to greet him. 9th All-Star win for car owner Rick Hendrick. Most all-time.
I picked the winner.
And the Elliots become the second father-son combination to win the All-Star Race, following after the Earnhardts.
I get to brag that I picked the winner, but I don't get any money for doing it.
Great sound that is.
Man, that's so cool to have fans for this All-Star race. Wasn't his dad's nickname Million Dollar Bill?
After he won the Winston Million, it was.
Well, we got to come up with a nickname for Chase Elliott. Because he's Bill's $1 million son right now.
Smoked him. I know that wasn't the most, climactic finish of all time, but damn, he smoked him. And he's in the All-Star race forever. I do this every week, NC Fire. I do it every week. I don't know why, but I do it.
This event, this night at this track.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What a better night to have fans back than tonight. I mean, y'all are awesome. There's nothing like Bristol. There's nothing like the lights here. There's nothing like racing here. Never won here. What a race to do it. Just really proud of our team tonight.
The only 2 times the All-Star race was not at Charlotte, it was won by an Elliott.
Gotten off base and felt like I was struggling and just tried to hit the reset button this week and came out and put on a great performance, great car. Just can't thank all our partners, everybody that makes this happen enough. And all those number 9 hats and t-shirts up in the stands. Love to see it.
What's it mean to you, now, to hear those fans and see them here tonight?
I couldn't hear you, but what was that again?
I said, what's it mean to you to hear and see those fans here tonight?
But there's no...
That's a real crowd pleaser, though. For him to win the first race with a lot of fans back.
This speaks for itself, and like I said, Bristol is an electric...
And the choose rule was a success.
Any other that we go to, so couldn't be more excited. We're going to celebrate this one for sure, and we'll take that $1 million back to Georgia, why don't we?
I have one tweak I would like to make to the All-Star race. 5 or 10 more laps. If it's going to stay at Bristol, let's add about 5, maybe 10 extra laps to the final stage. We'll say the last stage can be 25 laps, where green flag laps count. Because it's Bristol. I know, like at Charlotte, it was always 10 to go or to 15 to go. Bristol goes by. You saw how fast that went by. I knew that was a possibility. That's why I said if it stays green, ain't nobody got anything for Chase. It's going to take restarts and Harvick and Hamlin working their way through on the fresher tires to get up to at least the second row to have a shot at this. But the best car and driver won the race. So I can't complain. And it was a fan favorite victory. I'm surprised that somebody didn't do something really stupid in the middle of the pack to try to gain spots on fresh tires. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. I'm just waiting for the TV broadcast to wrap up. Well, I hope you enjoyed that because it was over fast and we got to do Texas this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to stream the truck race or not. Kyle Busch is in it and it's at Texas. What the fuck do you think's about to happen? I mean, I don't even know if I'll watch that race. So you might not see me for the truck race, but for the cup race, we'll all suffer together for 500 miles at Texas. 3.5 to 4 hours, however fucking long. I'm just thinking about how shitty that Atlanta race was, and knowing the Texas race is probably going to be even worse. But once we get past Texas, the rest of the years. But Kansas is after that. Kansas, with this aero package that they run for the big tracks, is pretty good. Go back and watch both Kansas races from last year, and you'll be thoroughly entertained. They were both very good races, especially the first one. So I've got hopes for Kansas. Texas, though, I got nothing. I got nothing for Texas Motor Speedway. That place is worse than Kentucky, and you guys heard me just bitch for 3 hours on Sunday until the last 30 laps when shit became fun. By sheer circumstance. And yes, keep it at Bristol. I go to Charlotte Motor Speedway every year, but even I don't want the All-Star race here anymore. Leave it at Bristol.
What a sight. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. From race day to even better days ahead, Goodyear, official tire of NASCAR.
Chase just killed him.
Kyle Busch gave it everything he had tonight to try and get to the
classic interview incoming.
Kyle, you told me before the race you needed the top to come in. You felt like that would be where you're the best. You tried to get it to work up there. It just didn't quite come in all the way.
Yeah, it just wasn't quite wide enough. If it was a little bit wider and you could carry a little bit more speed with it, you know, I might have had a chance. But I tried running it there early in the last stage, right, and trying to make it go a little bit earlier than it probably should have. And then I went back down and knew I wasn't going to catch him or pass him if I was down there. I had to do something different. So I just tried, and I think we inched up a little closer on him. But
if I do the truck race, I must be in a weird mood Saturday.
Him and his Camry's really been running. We're trying hard, and we're running okay. But
Justin Haley on the lead lap, ahead of Clint Boyer, Cole Custer, Jimmy Johnson, Kenseth Newman, and Kurt Busch. Wait, Justin Haley finished ahead of Jimmy Johnson?
Keep fighting. I mean, I think that's 4, 5, 6 second places this year. What do? You know, you just got to keep going. And thank you, M&M's and Sports Clips, Interstate Battery, Snickers, Toyota, Rowdy Energy. We'll fight next week.
All the sponsors. That was a shockingly optimistic interview from Kyle Busch.
Getting closer to victory lane as Chase Elliott celebrates. Let's check in with Rex Chapman for a fun look back on the 2020 NASCAR season thus far.
Is this going to be a music video?
Hey, Fox NASCAR, Rex Chapman here. Now, some of you may know me from the videos I post on Twitter, like, you know, Dolphin versus Surfer, 2-year-old versus baseball, and just about anything involving dogs. Well, I thought since we're at the halfway point of the season, we should do a special edition of Blocker Charge, NASCAR style. Next up, the drone camera. I mean, these burnout shots are great, but for my money, this is it. Look at that flying precision as they thread the needle through the sign. Just perfection. This is the drone flying content I'm here for. Blocker Charge. Clint Boyer versus Regan Smith. Now, Clint goes with the old adage, slow and steady wins the race. While my man Regan here is just all out, pedal to the metal. Sideline to sideline hustle.
As soon as they go off, I'm about to get on NASCAR Heat, finish my Cup season, and then do a damn race at Bristol, because I love Bristol.
Always be smiling is a great motto, Denny, and you've had a lot to smile about this season. Hey, and how about some animal synergy? Fox makes an appearance on, yep, you guessed it, Fox NASCAR.
Boy, this montage they're showing is really lame. Because there's some random guy talking over it.
Hey, Jeff Gordon, Blocker Chargers, my man. That's multi-talented right there. Hey, Jeff, you think maybe you can help me out a little bit? Blocker Charge, boys, have at it. Harrison Burton and Noah Gregson are definitely blocking, charging, punching, and scrapping. And finally, Kyle and Chase, blocker charge. Late in the race in Darlington, Kyle Busch spins Chase Elliott, and instead of getting...
Why is this guy talking about... Why can't they just show, like, highlights from the season? Why do we need some bald guy talking over it? I'm just a little confused as to who the fuck this guy is. Okay, they're back.
Not helped you out.
I don't know. You know, I started the season driving a Gremlin around the high banks of Daytona, and I end up cooped up in a studio with you here in Charlotte. This is not the way we planned it.
No.
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to present to you. Let me make sure my computer volume's... Yeah, Randy the Plumber. Here you go.
Chase Elliott's going down to Bristol, baby. Ryan Blaney's coming by to congratulate him. Look at this shit right here. This is Bristol Redemption, son. Bristol Redemption. They gonna be sounding the alarm in Dawsonville tonight, baby. Look at this team over here. They know they done went out there and they done whooped that ass, son. He dominated that thing. Chase Elliott at Bristol. He's gonna smoke it down every time. Look at it. Out there burning the shit out of them tires. This is his breakdown gear. I've been trying to tell everybody. I've been trying to tell you something. You ain't listening. You better listen. Chase Elliott is going to dominate the rest of the year. Oh, shit.
And that was Randy the Plumber. There's a Harvick interview.
To get the trophy in the check. Yeah, just a couple laps there that I had to spend a little more time in traffic than I needed to get back to the front. But our Bushlight Apple Ford Mustang guys did a good job. I think that was the right call. That was our only chance. We weren't going to beat the 9.
Harvick's right about that. If you saw how Harvick was running at the end of stage 3, they had to pit to do something.
First couple laps, but in the end, it was definitely one lane, much different than I thought it was going to be. All right, thanks, Kevin.
All right, Fox Bet, 154 Super 6 players split $5,000 tonight. That's about $33 a piece. Congratulations. Yeah.
33 bucks. Hooray. Couldn't even buy the game on Steam that I want. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, guys. I've overstayed my welcome. I'll see you sometime this weekend, but I make no guarantees on when that is. Later.